Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchman, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Good evening, everyone, or late afternoon. Welcome to the... Take two. Good evening, everyone, or early afternoon. Artie Suskin here, Rob Noonan, getting ready for the Joe Hunter Drill.
Good afternoon, Artie.
Lenny Gombert about to join us. Teams making their way out to the course. So welcome, everyone. Here we are, June 30th, 90 degrees, sweltering heat.
Everyone wanted summer to arrive. It is now officially here,
is.
And everyone is sweating.
It's a hot one. You can feel the heat radiating off the pavement down there. I'm in shorts up here.
Yeah, we're still in a little bit of shade, Artie. Rob, you're sitting up by the rail there, a little bit in the sun. And I kind of thought about that. You know, we've had drills here in the morning, even state drills, where the sun is in the eyes of the three-man ladder climbers or the B-ladder drivers.
Yeah, the old 8 a.m.
today,
state.
The sun's behind them.
Yeah, the 8 a.m. start in Hempstead does not bode well for the three-man ladder team, or in some cases, B-ladder chauffeurs, as you were talking about.
The sun's going to be in our eyes in about 2.5, 3 hours.
I don't think anybody cares.
I care. I care about you and your eyes.
You know, I see you got a lot of lotion on the forehead. That's really good. You put on 1,000 like I recommended.
Sprayed down. I got extra in the bag if you need it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 16th Annual Joe Hunter Memorial Tournament. At this time, I'm going to hand over the mic to Mr. Matt Spinelli.
Thank you. All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 16th Annual Joe Hunter Memorial Drill. We gather here tonight, as we do every year, to remember Joe and all those lost in the 9/11 terror attacks. It is a day we will never forget, and through this drill, we will never forget Joe Hunter. Joe had a passion for firefighting and being a member of the drill team, a passion that many of us share and is the reason we are here tonight. Nights and drills like these show what an asset drill teams can be for our communities, and today it gives us a chance to honor and remember our friend and hero. I'd like to thank all for your continued support of the Joe Hunter Drill and everyone that contributes to making this drill possible, including the South Hempstead Fire Department, Hempstead Fire Department, Yellow Hornets, Rascals, Westerners, Knockers, drill officials, my family, the Hunter family, and any other drill team that I've asked for help. No one has ever said no, and I thank you all for that. At this time, thank you. At this time, I ask that you rise for a moment of silence, not only in memory of Joe Hunter and the father of Tommy Weckley, Vinnie Weckley from the Lindenhurst Snails, but for a man who is sorely missed here tonight, Chief James Russo, ex-chief of the Hempstead Fire Department and Hempstead Police Department, a member and longtime supporter of the Hempstead Yellow Hornets, a special man, and someone who is considered the chief of all chiefs. I ask that we honor these men with a moment of silence. Thank you. And now we're going to have bagpiper Joseph Byra perform a song for us. Thank you, Joe. Okay, please remain standing for our national anthem.
All right, so I think we are ready to go. Ceremonies are complete.
I don't know how early you guys got on the mics already, but always good to be out here at Hempstead, right, Rob? I mean, always a good drill. Maybe my favorite drill of the year. I mean, you're getting the top of the racing circuit, or the cream of the crop, as you may, and again at Hempstead's track with the great water, always a good show.
Yes, Lenny, definitely. For me, it's this is home. I spent a long time here, a lot of time on this track.
The first contest to be run is the three-man ladder contest. The state record in this event is 6 flat, held by the West Sayville Flying Dutchman, and the Joe Hunter record is 6.23 by the Central Islip Hobos and the New High Park Termites. The first team on the line will be the Stump Jumpers from North Merrick.
And we're going to go with the Joe Hunter records. We will not be setting any state records here this evening. That is not an option. This is a unsanctioned drill run by all the rules and regulations of a sanctioned drill.
That's right, but the 6.23 could be in reach for a couple of these teams today. So it's always an accomplishment to set a record, whether it's a state record or just a drill record. And here come the Stump Jumpers.
We'll be running in reverse order of how teams finish. So the teams that had the least amount of points to qualify will be running first, all the way up to the last team, which will be the Central Islip Hobos, who had won the drill.
All right, and we're going to start with North Merrick. Actually, we'll touch on, of that top 10, we did have 1 or 2 that couldn't be with us here tonight, so that opened the door for 1 or 2 other teams to make an appearance here, and I'm going to take it away with North Merrick. We're ready to go. Okay, Stump Jumpers are off. Look like, if anything, first man breaks the light just a little bit. Second and third man are on. Second man at a little bit of a pause. And the third man, as he goes for his grab, he does not get it. I believe they're going to get a red flag.
There will be no time for North Merrick. Failure to grasp and hold.
Yeah,
Momentum issue, guys. Tough for me to see the grab there. He just didn't have enough.
Looks like he bounced maybe a little bit, Art. At least 2 out of the 3. I think they all agreed he kind of swiped at it. So.
Yeah, I think he swiped out. I don't think he had a ton of room up here as he was getting to the top either.
Third man.
The next team on the line will be number 2 on your program, the Teddy Boys from Oyster Bay.
I agree, Artie. The third man coming up, he didn't have a lot of room to get through there. So we'll see what the Teddy's boys can do. very happy to be in this position, those Teddy's boys, right?
Yeah.
Rebuilding.
Rebuilding
And
is
rebuilding quickly.
Rebuilding, having a very nice year, but still first man, Joe Minicozy Jr., Joe Boy leading them away. They were off, looked like a nice clean start. Joe Boy's on, second and third man on. Joe had a quick pause, but a good recovery. Allows the second and third man to go up and complete the shot.
Can we call him Joe Man
Time
at some
for the
point?
Teddy Boys. 6.91. 691.
Is he still Joe Boy? Is he a Joe Man at some point? I mean, come on.
Whenever you have a nickname, it's very hard to shake. It really doesn't matter what age you get to. It sticks with you.
Artie, you know, anybody that's been around racing knows Joe for a
The
long,
next
long
team
time.
on the line will be number 3 on your programs, the Yellowbirds from Copeg.
As well as his family heritage, which, you know, that's what racing is built on, our families.
All right, Copeg Yellowbirds on the line. They'll be the host of the Suffolk County Drill coming up in 2 weeks from now on a newly paved track at Tanner Park. A little smoke coming across from the foods concession stand.
Get out, get me hungry up here.
All right, Copeg is off. Nice clean start. First and second man are on. Third man's in. He's trying to catch that second man. He's got a good climb going. Good finish. I think that's going to catch the Teddy's boys time.
Time for the Yellowbirds. 6.67. 667. The next team on the line will be the O. Henrys from Henrietta.
Yeah, again, I didn't think that Chris Brandt there had a full ladder to go at Len coming up.
Yeah, a little hard to see from where I'm standing. I'm not sure. Rob, you might have seen a little bit more, but a solid shot right there. Now, we know Henrietta can put up a shot, and again, it's about giving everybody a clear ladder. Let's see what the old Henry's
Just
got.
so Henrietta's number 5 on the score sheet. Number 4, New Hyde Park Termites, not running 3-man ladder. They are here and will run some of the later events.
All right, looks like Henrietta, first of our upstate teams, ready to go. They're off the line. First man, a lot of choppy steps in, but he's on. Second and third man are on. It's slow and steady. Second and third man grab right
Time
together.
for
Bang, bang.
Henrietta. 7.33. 733.
I mean, Rob, can you even decipher the difference between when the second man grabbed and
The
the
next
first?
team on the line will be number 6 on your program, the Pig Pickers from Point Pleasant.
I think it's by design, but we're talking hundredths,
Yeah,
right?
it's about as
Between the
close as
second
you
man
could
grabbing-
possibly
yeah,
get.
without getting kicked, right?
Third man grab.
Yeah, I got you now, Audie.
Yeah,
Watch
it's
for a
my-
second. All right.
I'm even losing myself in my headset.
Second of our upstate teams, Point Pleasant, ready to go. They have the white flag, and all three off together, looking good. First man is in, got a nice smooth climb going. Second and third man up going. Second man misses, has a decent recovery. I think still going to be a
Time for
pretty
the
good
Pig
shot.
Pickers.
Woo.
6.65. 665.
Just Copeg 667. So that's our first place shot right now as I'm going in and out here.
A
Artie, talk
65,
about
a
The next
67.
team on the line will be number 8 on your programs, the Flying Dutchman from West Sayville.
Artie, just quick because we don't have much time. Talk about 200th of a second. That could be a guy off the line. That could be the grab.
Yeah, it could be a ton of things. I thought Mike Passero's finish there was a lot stronger than Chris Brandt's. I think he had a little bit more ladder to work with, which allowed him to finish a little bit stronger.
A nice job by the second man. Misses on probably the step where his grab is and has the quick enough recovery and wherewithal. Just get up and knowing all I got to do is touch the top rung,
And
gets
that-
all set.
His first year climbing second man.
Doing a nice
West
job.
Sayville.
West Sayville on the line.
Dana had to do
All
it
right, they're
clean,
off.
folks. Dana
Danny
had to do
Tenney
it
in
clean.
first. He misses on the in. Second and third man actually run by the ladder. Just looking to complete the shot at this point.
Couldn't see it, Rob. Just they had nowhere to mount. They had to go to the sides.
He went
Time
right
for
through.
the Dutchman, 11.56. 11.56.
Yeah, first foot almost on the mounting. Went right through the
The
rung.
next team on the line will be number 9 on your programs, the Westerners from West Hempstead.
No overtime here, being that only 10 teams racing. Again, we skipped over Lindenhurst. They were number 7 on the sheet. They are not racing, as you might have heard in the open. Tom Werkerly, the driver from Lindenhurst, his dad passed away, so our condolences go out to the Lindenhurst Snails and the Werkerly family.
Yeah, Tommy, thoughts are with you, bro.
All right. West Hempstead kind of on their what you might want to call their home track here where they practice. And they're off. Third man gets a little bit of jump. Gerard does a nice job. First and second, all three guys are on. Gerard's trying to catch second man. He does a nice job. It's going to be in the
Time
neighborhood.
for the Westerners, 6.74. 6.74.
Can't catch those first two, but in the money right now.
Yeah, so we got that 6-5.
The next team on the line will be number 10 on your program, the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst.
So we got the 665 from Point Pleasant, 667 Copeg, 674 West Hempstead, 691 Oyster Bay, 733 Henrietta, holding on right now with 2 teams to go.
You know, North Lindy getting some high fives from one of the officials coming through, so be interesting.
Get an extra button right there.
Well, it was on the track, it wasn't on the arch, but
All right, here we go with the Piston Knockers. I think the first man gets out of the hole maybe just a tick early. He's up and he's going. Second and third man are on. Ducky Fowler, third man not coming up. Looked like he slowed down a little towards the end.
Time for the Piston
But in the neighborhood.
6.71. 671.
Jumps in between Copeg and West Hempstead, so that they jump between the 67 and the 74, so they are in third place right
The
now.
next team on the line will be number 11 on your programs, the Hobos from Central Iceland.
you know, I like to see them coming up to the line. The last guy, look at him stretching out, Rob, right? He's pulling his pants up. He's ready to go. Wow, I heard he's 17 years old, 18 years old, coming right off
17.
the juniors.
Eric Miller, yes.
Wasn't with them last year, but he's feeling it. He knows what his job is.
He's looked very good this year. and
Yeah.
You can only think he's just going to continue to improve.
No pressure.
Good start for
And-
CI.
And Hobos are off. First man, second man are on. Eric's on. He's climbing right next to second man. And I think that's going to be our first place shot. It's right there.
Time for the Hobos. 6.57. 657.
Willie McCarthy down there with his, I'm going to say Mardi Gras hat. I don't even know what to call it. Willie always brings something to the race, but Willie looks pretty happy.
Move the equipment. Stand by for results.
All right, a quick three-man ladder contest.
Yeah. Getting in 6.5. Cutting out here again. 6.5 through 6.74 is going to be the times that place. So that 6.91 is out from Oyster Bay. It's going to be this 5 points CI, 4 points Point Pleasant, 3 points Copeg, 2 points Knockerland, and 1 point for the Westerners. We'll wait for the official results. That's what we're looking as we will head to B ladder. Oh. Am I back? Am I back?
I got you.
All right.
Are we
Each
gonna-
week, Eric Miller getting better.
Yes, and
3 weeks of racing each week he's like chipping away at his numbers there. So, state tournament, he'll be running a 640.
I think the one thing, and I'm sure they'll look at it, he is right with his second man. He's right with Jake. His shoulder was right around Jake's hip, and you can almost see him. He's showing, to me, experience. He's almost moving his body off the ladder just a little bit to try and able to keep moving without bumping into a second man.
Results
So
of the three-man ladder contest. With 5 points in first place, the Central Islip Hobos. In second place, with 4 points, number 6, the Pea Pickers from Point Pleasant. In third place, with 3 points, the Yellowbirds from Copeg. In fourth place, with 2 points, we have the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst. And in fifth place, with 1 point, the Westerners from West Hempstead.
Just going. It's going to kill me all day. This mic, it's the cord here. Going back, I think looking at Eric as well, what helps him right now is 140 pounds.
All right, so we're having a little bit of a problem with Artie's mic. Artie's going to play around with his wires and his connections. Artie, that's what happens. You begged out early in Lindenhurst. You didn't show up, at the last drill.
I'm glad I didn't show up at the last drill, to be honest with
you. didn't miss a whole
if you picked one to
come
miss,
on.
the last one would have been the
was-
good one.
that was-
We're sitting here with A-Rock here,
That was a
officiating
good
on
one
the
to
buttons.
miss, you're right.
He wasn't there either.
Just get
Yeah, that was the one to miss. It
yeah.
was
Glad I stayed home.
It was not one for the ages. It was definitely almost a throwback to 20 years ago. Some of the problems we would see at drills, the
More than 20.
issues. Yeah, we've gone a long time without a real clunker, and
That was.
that one was got to be
That was,
considered as a
and-
clunker.
You know what? We're talking about that now, and we've had Selden be a host for a long, long time, and obviously it wasn't their best day, but I think we got to lean back a little bit. We got to remember who our hosts are and the work that they've done over the years. Maybe give
listen,
them a
there's
pass on
issues
this
that
one.
go all the way back to during the week. You know, those things should have been ironed out during the week.
Understood.
Host
understood.
tests,
They-
things like that. That's supposed to be done during the week. You know, so those are things that kind of got to be looked at procedurally.
Well, those are now you're leaning back on the rules committee and the officials, right? I mean, you're saying there was a lot of people involved.
Yeah, it wasn't
not
just
the host.
Oh,
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
You know,
So
if that's done on a Thursday night, does that
it wasn't
make sure a problem doesn't happen? I don't know, but
I know what you're saying, Rob, but it wasn't our best day in Suffolk, whether it was Selden and everybody, all together. But I'm sure we'll move on from that, and we love Selden being a host.
it's a great track.
and using that
it's a great track.
facility.
You
So
know, you want the.
I think we all got to
you
move
want the
forward,
host
work
to-
together, and get it done. What do you think, Art? You probably listened, right?
I listened some, but what do I think? I think that everything needs to be handled in a meeting in a professional manner. That's what I think needs to be done. And I think I don't think this forum is actually where we should air any of it. I think it should be done at a meeting with this.
Well, it's already on social media.
Poor
so
Artie.
It's already been.
Poor Artie.
It is on
Artie's
social media, and it is out there in other forums. And I think that, again, I just think we should let it go to a meeting and let things be done there. And that's
I agree.
the
I
proper
agree.
way to handle it. That's why we put these people in the office.
You're right.
And,
And I think it will be handled. Again, we haven't had
The
a
next contest
drill
to
like
be
that
run
in a long
is
time.
the B-Ladder contest. The state record in this event is 4.82. It's held by the West Sayville Flying Dutchman. And the Joe Hunter record for this is 4.92, also held by the West Sayville Flying Dutchman. The first team on the line will be the Stump Jumpers from North Merrick.
And we
And while they announced them, it's still going to be a few minutes before we actually see a shot of B-Ladder. There is not a truck on the
Let's
road.
get some commercials in.
we'll go a couple of commercials. Fred, go ahead.
All right, we'll be
The
back.
Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge Competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangroupapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com.
Oh, everybody loves hearing Fred's commercials. Fred, thank you for your kind words to our sponsors. Artie, you want to give us the top 5 really quick after 3-man?
Again, we'll go Central Islip Hobos with 5, Point Pleasant 4, Copeg 3, Knockers
we lost them
2,
again.
Knockers 2, West Hempstead 1, North Merrick coming to the line on Weir Street.
That's a
here.
good-looking B truck right there. I'm liking it. Rob, you saw I'm wearing the colors, right?
You're a stump jumper today?
I'm a stump jumper. Well, I'm a Henrietta. I'm a
Right.
stump jumper. I'm thinking Nassau. I'm thinking Western.
You're not aligning yourself with one team today.
I'm thinking NWA.
Yeah.
Nassau Western Association, something
All right.
like that.
So there definitely will be a little bit with the 10 teams, a couple of minutes between contests. So while teams get prepared for the next event, so we will have a little bit of downtime, but not necessarily a bad thing. Give people some more time to get here. Crowds are starting to fill their way up.
Yep. Both sides of the bleachers open. We got the cover on the north side here,
Which is definitely a nice addition.
Yep.
All right, guys, I think we're ready to go.
North Merrick ready to go.
Paulie Wild is behind the wheel of the North Merrick B truck. They are through the timing line. In the break, about 55, holds the brake. Ladder went down nice and straight. Climber is on. He did a nice job of laying him in. Nice smooth run by North
for the stump jumpers.
Merrick.
5.74. 574.
Wow.
And I
North Merrick turning out with the fans, right, Rob?
was going to say, I think they have the biggest delegation here in terms of crowd.
And they got the shade. Smart people right there getting here early.
Under the tree.
The next team on the line will be number 2 on your program, the Teddy Boys from Oyster Bay.
Nice smooth shot there, guys. It was just clean. Diggers went down together. They did a nice job of laying them in.
Sort of sets the pace, right, Rob? I mean, okay, here's a real time up there now. Go get it.
Yeah. We'll see if Oyster Bay can do just that.
Again, Teddy's Boys, another team. We've talked about them rebuilding pretty quickly. They got some experienced guys over there with Joe Boy and Darryl sitting on a phone book behind the wheel.
Darryl, you got Dougie
Sure, they
Flynn.
bring him in. I'm sure they extended the brake pedal a little bit so he can reach it. See what he's got.
All right.
Of course, we only say that because he'll pick on everybody, including playing golf with the Suskin sisters next week if
Yeah.
Bayshow's outing, but we'll talk about that later.
All right, here we go. Teddy's Boys. Darryl brings him away through that timing line. Leaves just past the yellow. Ladder off to the right a little bit on a dig. Climber misses kind of on a bang of the arch. Lost his footing, regrouped,
Time
and
for
finished.
the Teddy Boys, 6.88. 688.
Seemed a little deep. Rob, you see better than me.
Right on the 6-foot line.
Okay.
Right on that 3-man ladder line.
Don't have that angle.
I do know they've been all year long, that B truck.
Next team on the line will be number 3 on your programs, the Yellowbirds from Copeg.
Little trouble having it stop. So they've been different tires, different rims, different size tires. They've been doing a lot of different stuff there. I think they're still waiting for some other stuff to come into play with. So
Try and find that best combination.
Yeah.
That could be really frustrating.
yeah, I mean they said it's definitely getting better, but they still don't feel like they have it zeroed in where they want it to be.
With the relatively newer surface here, traditionally what we've seen with these newer surfaces, B-Truck stopping pretty well. That one didn't necessarily look like it grabbed all that much. Let's see about Copegs. They make their way into the break. Leaves a little deep. It's going to be a straight ladder. Chris Brandizani did a nice job eating up that straight ladder. Good job.
Time for
By
the
the Yellowbirds.
5.61. 561. Next team on the line will be number 5 on your programs. The All Henrys from Henrietta.
561.
About 2 feet off the plumb line. That's a nice job climbing through that. And
One thing I was
Saving
going
the
to say,
shot.
typically when you see a ladder, I'm standing towards the back of the arch right now, so typically when you see a ladder come up that straight, you don't see the climber that quickly after it. Typically you're waiting. So
Artie, talk about that real quick. You did some climbing in your day. How much tougher is it to climb a straight ladder rather than what we call a staircase, which is a much more of an angle?
I mean, it's a world of difference. Obviously there's not as much momentum because the ladder gets to the arch faster. You're missing the whip, so you're really doing a lot of it on your own. So
It's just more work because it's straighter.
Yes.
Right? I mean,
it's a
you're
lot-
pushing harder and
more
harder
work.
with your legs. You better know where you are. You better push hard.
Yep.
Now, here's a climber. We've seen he could do both.
Yep.
He could do both. Give him a chance.
all right, Henrietta. The All Henrys ready to go.
Chuck Marshall ready to bring him out.
A little pause before he takes off. Gets that truck up to RPMs and goes. Long break. In with some momentum. Josh is on.
Really stays with
Really
it.
good climb. And kind of ladder moved a little bit on
for
him.
Henrietta. 5.31.
Oh!
31.
That's a real nice shot there for Henrietta and Josh. I mean, that ladder was kind of walking on him a little bit, so to get a 31 out of that is it's pretty impressive.
Fred, we're getting a report. The video feed is down. If you could check that, please.
All right,
Next
so
team on the line will be number 6 on your programs. The P Pickers from Point Pleasant.
again, as we go through our roster, teams get better and better. I mean, in points from last year's New York State. So that's first place right now, but you got some formidable teams waiting to run B ladder.
No doubt.
Yeah, you got 3 in a row that could definitely play with that 531 or better.
Yeah,
Point
I
Pleasant,
think
West
every-
Sable, West Hempstead, back to back to back.
I think almost everyone behind this can play with that 531.
they can all
Not
play
sure if
B
they'll-
ladder.
I'm not sure if the Hobos are there yet with the new crew. North Lyndhurst can play with the 531. So
Yeah, the P Pickers, again, 2 Western teams in a row. Great to see them come down here.
did you get a dig time there on that?
Did not, and I'm going off the line, not the light, so it's
Sure.
going to be a little different than
What'd you have,
somebody
Rob?
had at home. I did not stick around with
I
it that
had
time.
71, but I just went by the shake of the ladder. So don't
Bob
go by that.
Catone and Point Pleasant.
All right, here we go with the P Pickers. In the break, they're off to side, just inside the perfect
they are
ladder
coming
line.
right at us. Rob Noonan making
Outside
a
of the
save.
safety zone, yes. All right, Artie. Rob Noonan
Making a save.
reaching over and grabbing. And again, it's all about safety. At some
That's
point,
not
folks.
interference, is it?
No.
That's called safety, Rob. Good job. Good job.
There will be no time for the P Pickers. Rule 1370. Ladders dug outside the safety zone.
Wow.
Looked like the ladder didn't go in clean, guys, and right away it just started to go to the right, actually coming right towards us where we're sitting.
I got to give big credit to the announcer. He knew the rule number right away. A lot of times, you got to look up the rule. Why was it no time? Big ups to the announcer.
Just going back to, again, we're standing towards the back of the arch here where Rob's in the front, so we're not seeing, we can't see the diggers
team
here.
on the line will be the Flying Dutchman from West Sayville.
But from our vantage point, we're in that vantage point where as the truck goes on here, we can see the ladder as it starts to come out of the chute, right? And as that...
All right. Artie's going to try and rejoin us. Well,
this
unfortunately, he's got a loose wire. I mean, did you ever know that about him, Rob, that Artie had a loose wire?
You can actually see as the ladder was going...
All right, here we go. West Sable Flying Dutchman. Frankie Miller takes him off the line through that timing light. It's going to be a staircase. Michael Marizon. It's going to be a hard hit. And he has a nice grab. I think that's going to catch the
Time for the
531,
Flying
guys.
Dutchman, 509.
All right, a 5-0.
That is a heavy number.
All right,
Yeah,
about 2.5 feet inside the yellow.
The yellow safety.
Nice
I
staircase.
mean, let's face it, the West Sayville Flying Dutchmen have owned B ladder for a long time.
About 25, 30 years.
I had 263 on a dig here, guys. That's going off the line, not the light. So if you were going to the light, you
The
might
next
actually
team
been
on the line will be the
faster.
Westerners from West Hempstead.
Just trying to go back to that last thing. I mean, and you can look at it there with West Sayville, is you could see as theirs came out of the chute, the diggers went down together. That ladder is just kind of nice going through.
Hey, what do you call it? Fred, I'm getting a report from Chris. The audio's down. Tell you to switch to another hotspot. All right, that's beyond my technical degree of difficulty, so I'm going to let Fred figure that out. But in the meantime, we're going to
All right, so Rob's
keep giving you what we have.
Yeah, Rob's giving our engineer updates. And again, folks, we can talk about it. We can't quite fix the electronics, and we'll do our best to bring it to you. Now, 5-0, Rob, Artie's still struggling with his stuff. 5-0, Rob. Can the Westerners do that, you think? 5-0?
They have done that.
It's their track.
All right, let's see what Kenny Brome brings them into break. It's going to be a little deep, right on the perfect ladder line. Craig got in, missed on his second step. He had momentum. He was trying to catch that whip.
Time for the Westerners, 7.42, 7:42.
Just
Again, Rob, you have a better vantage point, and we keep talking about that. But to me, it looked like the ladder came up crooked. Did they go in a little bit sideways?
little bit.
Next team
It
on
looked
the
a little
line will
warm.
be the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst.
right on that perfect ladder line. It just looked like they had a little bit too much momentum. Craig got in, made his mounting step, but missed on that second one, kind of bicycled a little bit.
Did the ladder get away from him?
I thought he just missed, but the ladder, well, you guys said it. The ladder hit that arch. It came up pretty quick. Yeah.
So, again, folks, Artie's trying to get his mic working. He asked that the ladder get away. As Rob said, might have a little bit. All right, or you might want to go to the remote, Artie. Go to the remote headset, maybe. You know, cut out on that.
All right,
But-
so we're down to our last two teams here, guys. We got North Lindenhurst and Central Islip.
These guys have run some B ladder in their day.
I want to say Ducky's got a couple of 5-0s
Yeah.
to his credit.
Ducky might go for it, or does he just say, "I'll take 3 or 4 points"? Rob, what do you think?
No, you still got to beat a 5-3. Got to beat a 5-6 to get into third place. Let's see what they can do. North Lindy in the break. Right on that perfect guide line. Ducky's in. He's got a nice smooth climb going up and a good grab. All right, not going to beat West Sayville, but it's in the money.
5.44, 5:44.
Okay.
I want to say that's third place right
That
now.
puts him in the money.
Can you hear me now?
We got you.
Yeah. Keep it close, though, Art. Keep it close.
It's 5:09.
The next team on the line will be the Hobos from Central Islip.
So we got 5:09 from West Sayville, 5:31 Henrietta, 5:44 North Lindenhurst, 5:61 Copeg, 5:74 North Merrick, holding on one team to go.
It's a pretty darn good race right now for a limited amount of teams. And that's what we expect here at the Joe Hunter.
Yeah.
I talked to you guys on the arch before we got started. My favorite drill of the year. You get the best of the best right here. And they're putting on a show for the folks that are here. Come on out. There's plenty of room. There's still some shade. Don't be shy, folks.
All right, Central Islip. We mentioned a little bit different ladder team than they've had previously, but they've still scored in ladder in a couple of contests, the motorized BNC ladder. So let's see if they got to beat that 574 to get into the money here. Billy Miller behind the wheel. He takes that B truck away. He's in the break just outside the 50. Ladder's down. Ooh, it looks like the thrower went down. Climber was able to hold the ladder up, keep it in place so it didn't go outside the safety zone so he could come up and actually physically complete the shot.
I'm with you on that, Rob. They looked like they were all together. Ladder definitely went in crooked. They couldn't control it. Climber never had a chance. See, I got to
Time
move
for the
on.
Hobos, 10.67, 10.67. Move the equipment. Stand by for results for B ladder.
You know, it's kind of nice to see one of our hardest working officials being smart enough to sit down once in a while. Anthony finally getting to that age where he goes, if I see a chair, I'm going to sit for 10 minutes
I'm
if I
going
can.
to take it.
Because we all figured that out. I mean, right, Ant? I mean, you work harder as an official, right? Your body's more shot than when you were racing.
So it looks like we'll have 5 points West Sable, 4 points Henrietta, 3 points North Lindenhurst, 2 to Copiague, 1 to North Merrick, and then we'll give you some totals after we get the official results. So 509 though, nice heavy shot. It's got to be the shot. I mean, it doesn't count as the shot of the year, but it's the best we've seen so far in B-Ladder, correct? Or what do you
was
run?
Lindenhurst?
Or did he run
Was
a
there
5-0?
another 5-0 or was it a 5-1? I'm never good at remembering all the numbers.
I'm not sure.
Results.
That
It was
was pretty
pretty.
heavy.
It was pretty heavy though.
Contest. In first place with 5 points, the West Sayville Flying Dutchman. In second place with 4 points, the Old Henry is from Henrietta. In third place with 3 points, the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst. In fourth place with 2 points, the Yellowbirds from Copiague. And in fifth place with 1 point, the Stump Jumpers from North Merrick.
All right, that North Merrick crowd, know they're here.
Give you some total points after 2 contests.
1 second, Artie. Fred, can you give us a little more volume on Artie's mic? He just seems a little low to me. Can you give us a little more volume on his microphone? Hang on, Art. Hang on. See if we can give us something. Still seem a little low to me.
All right,
I don't think we're in a major rush here.
teams will start lining up for the C-Ladder contest.
All right, what do you got, Art?
We got 5 points for Central Islip, 5 points for North Lindenhurst, 5 points for West Sayville, 5 points for Copiague, 4 points Henrietta, 4 points Point Pleasant, 1 point West Hempstead, 1 point North Merrick.
Five's a popular number so far.
It's a barn burner.
New Hyde Park, Oyster Bay yet to get on the board. New Hyde Park hasn't run a contest yet. They'll be running some hose in the middle of the day. So we're going to go to a couple of commercials, and we'll be right back from Weir Street, on the top of the arch.
Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the... Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD racing bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Get up, get on. The Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond to the
contest to be run is the sea ladder contest. The state record in this event is 8.71 held by the Central Islip Hobos. The Joe Hunter record is 8.62, is held by West Sayville. The first team on the line will be the Stump Jumpers from North Merrick.
We are back. Getting ready to play some sea ladder.
Oh, Artie, you sounded strong now, bro.
There we go, Len.
So I got a quick stat for you guys. My nephew, Matthew Maurer, he's 15 years old, definitely into the statistics. He just went through the history of the Hunter drill. There's been 19 8s running sea ladder over the history of the Hunter drill. Since the sea truck rules were changed in 2012, only 4 of those 19 have been run. So 15 were run in the first 8 or 9 years of the drill, and in the last 6, we've only had 4.
Wow.
So just maybe a little bit of a snapshot showing you the impact of the sea truck rules changes.
When you say the sea truck rules, Rob, you're talking about the cone time.
The cone times, he mentioned 2012. I don't remember. I know we've changed it more than once,
Right.
but that might have been the initial change to maybe 340 or 350, when you guys might know that better
Yeah, I
than me.
think that's when it went to 340 first, and then it got bumped up again. But
All right, we're going to have a hard time seeing this light, Rob. I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, we're
if
not
you
going to
can
be able to
get
give you
something
much in the way of dig times. We'll try and get you to, maybe Lenny can work on getting us the cone times.
Yeah,
He's
I'll
closest.
work with our officials. We can do that.
Billy Cornell jumping in with us. Billy, you're going to have trouble with this mic. This
Yeah,
thing's
Billy,
but-
you got the questionable radio there, Bill.
Here comes
All
North
right, here we
Merrick.
go with the North Merrick Stump Jumpers and make their way down the track off about 155. Pulling Wild is in the front. Lets him go to a little momentum just outside the 6. Climbers on. He's got a nice foot shot going. All right.
The Stump Jumpers, 9.69. 969.
2 good ladder shots today for North Merrick. They should be really happy with those. Very smooth, consistent.
Yeah, I just
All
think
right.
you go 5 and a 9 back to back, so you can see the progression.
So that was 374 to the cones, fellas.
All right, so there's something they can definitely work
Yeah.
on truck-wise.
You know-
Take a couple of tenths off of that.
If
The
you
next team on the line will be number 2 in your program, the Teddy Boys from Oyster Bay.
So again, if you're a team like the Stump Jumpers and you're running number 1, which means, you're in the top 10 in the state, and that's great and all, but get out here and put up a shot, right? Put something on there. Put something on the scoreboard that other teams have to go after.
Run your shot. You can't try and run maybe what
That's it,
some
right.
of the
Staying with
top
who you
sea
are.
ladder teams are going to run. Stay within yourself, I think.
I agree.
It's a 10-team drill. You got a shot.
Billy, you're going to have to wiggle your wires, and I know you're good at wiggling your wire, but you're going to have to play around. Artie struggled with it, and that's why he went to the remote. So
All right, we got Oyster Bay on the line. They've got the white flag.
Billy's going to give us the, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Track is clear for Oyster Bay.
Look at this. He looks like a Bayshore Indian with the flag.
You guys suck.
Oh, got you now.
Perfect time.
All right, here
Smoke
we go.
signals coming across the track.
Darryl Ronaldo behind the wheel for the Teddy's boys. Takes him away. Here we go. He makes his way down the track. A little bit of a waggle in a C truck. He's off about 160. He's in that hard lane. Lets him go just outside the perfect ladder line. Climbers on. Nice
Nice
move.
shot.
Another back-to-back
Time
clean
for
C
the
ladder
Teddy
shots.
Boys. 9.69. 9.69.
Back to back. Belly to belly.
969s, back to back. Good job. Backup thrower there for the Teddy boys.
Yep.
All right, so 365 to the cones. Again, like you said, Rob, Darryl, doing a little bit of a tourist ride there. He showed the guys the left
Yeah.
side of the track, the right side of the track.
Hey, listen,
like to see him a little truer down the middle.
I give him credit for staying on the gas there because he got a little swirly. Just about the B-Ho start, he was really getting swirly, and he stayed in the gas. And, again, he's got a thrower on there. This is like his first week throwing.
That's
Did a
right.
nice job.
Hey, it's brothers, though. Brothers don't desert brothers. You know
But
that.
Billy, you've been on the back enough times too. You don't want that driver to overcorrect. He drift a little, bring it back slow, and sometimes they do go a little left, right, left.
Oh,
but
guess
you don't want to
what?
see an extreme fix.
Did you get a cone on that, Len, or no?
I just
365,
announced it.
so
I
about a
just announced
tenth better than.
In my world,
Yeah.
Munchkin was so bad, he never just got back on it. He could never correct.
All right, Kopek
Kopech.
Yellowbirds.
Good job by Darryl. All right, here go the Yellowbirds.
All
On
right,
Charlie
and they
Fitch
make their
bringing
way
them
down
in.
the track.
Oh, straight down the
Right
track.
to the cones. In that hard break. Just inside the perfect ladder line. Charlie Brand gets in really nice. Has a great
job.
solid climb. I think that's going to have our two
Time for
9.6s.
the Yellowbirds. 9.08. 9.08.
That truck stayed true right there.
Wow. Nice job for the Yellowbirds right there. Almost an 8. A 9:08. That's a fantastic time for the
Hey,
Yellowbirds.
couple things here. That's got to be Chris Brandt's personal best, I would think. All right, with Kopech. And
Definitely.
I meant to say earlier too. I think Chris has done a great
The
job.
next team on the line will be the old Henrys from Henrietta.
When Billy left and Chris stepped into those shoes, he's done a great job and quickly has become a very good climber. But 908, I think Charlie brought him in with nice speed and gave him nice momentum
And he
in
caught
the
the
pit.
whip.
Yeah, and he caught the whip.
It's a
He
climber.
did.
That's what you want to do. You want to catch that whip. And they got 5 points. They're one of our four-way tie for first place. So they did what they needed to do in this contest.
Did-
Truck
yeah,
was 359, Artie, right down the
which
middle.
is very good for them because they've struggled with that truck over the last couple of years.
They have.
Last thing I want to say too, I've heard that again we've repaved this course a couple of years ago. This is coming out of some guys that have driven this course a little bit more. It's finally getting back really with the C truck to where it's a little bit truer as it was years ago.
Control it a little. It's not sliding
Right,
quite
not-
as much.
Right, not sliding as much. You can really bring it into the brake
That's
and
just
stuff
got to
like
be
that.
weathering, right, guys? Natural weathering.
I would think so.
This
yes.
is a road that's used week in and week out.
Yep. So here comes Henrietta.
Ready on the line? Here we go.
Chuck Marshall ready to bring him down.
All right, a little bit of a pause.
Billy
for the
Cornell
old
shows up. The
Henrys.
guy steals my pen. It's like,
All right, here we go. Henrietta making their way down the track, approaching that 150. He's off about 165. Nice drop. Josh Marshall's in. He's got a good solid climb. They
Nice.
laid him in really
He
nice.
attacked that ladder.
All right, it was a really good contest so far.
is 9.04.
oh, so 904.
Oh, Henry's in the house, 904.
So wait, before this race started, someone said 910 was going to be first place. Rob Nonan.
Rob,
I didn't say
put down
910.
a-
I said
did.
you said 910. I said they wouldn't be an 8.
No, you did it.
I said they wouldn't be an 8.
Whatever.
So 904 Henrietta, 908 Kopech. We have a cone there.
366.
So the cone a little bit slower. Josh Marshall
The next
8
team on
up
the line
that
will be
ladder.
number 8 on your programs. The Flying Dutchman from West Sayville.
You know, we
Is
talk
that
about
a
it.
team record? It's got to be a team
I-
record.
I
right?
would imagine.
Team record? Dean? Yes?
Yeah.
Do you know what the team record was or not?
Enjoy it for about 20 seconds.
No Point Pleasant.
So as
No.
someone just recently said to me, here comes the legend. So, enjoy it for a little bit,
Still going to run the shot. But 969 North Merrick, 969 Oyster Bay, 908 Copeg, followed right up by a 904 Henrietta.
It's a great start. First 4 teams.
Again, Point
And
Pleasant.
we've seen the climbs get progressively better.
Up here with Dean Marshall. Dean, is that a team record? Do you know offhand? You believe so. All right. So, Dean, one of our officials from Western, family racing over there with Henrietta, saying he thinks that's the team record. What a time to do it.
Track is clear for West Sable.
All right, Frankie Miller takes it away. He brings it right to the 150. He's going to have to get on brake hard. Michael Mara's in. He's got a good climb going.
So the difference is going to be he had to kill that truck a little bit at the end to
Yeah.
keep him in. So where's this going to put
West
them?
Sayville, 8.95.
So there's the
right.
8, boys and girls.
95.
Now I was wrong.
The
And
doctor is in.
That is the 20th 8 run in the history of the Hunter drill.
So it's not a surprise to a lot of people. I thought it was a little deep.
He was just inside the perfect ladder line, Audie, but not a straight ladder, but
As
a
you
little
s-
deeper than Michael Mara would like it as a
As
climber.
you said, Frank brought him to the 150. Typically, you see Frank off about 160. He brought it to the 150, and really
Next
he
team
had
on
almost.
the line will be the Westerners from West Hempstead.
Got it to settle down nice.
3:60 the cone time.
So the truck definitely
West
settled down
Haven.
nice, and then he still was able to get out and give them a little bit something for Michael to work
Yeah, I
with.
think I
obviously,
gave him a
to get the
little bit
end.
more harder break than he would have liked. That's had to stay in it just a little
Yeah,
bit longer
it seemed
before he let him
that,
go.
That last 50 feet, he had to get on it a little bit, maybe harder than he wanted.
Didn't
to
leave
put
him with the momentum,
Right.
but
But still,
Michael Mara
it's gonna
did.
eat that up.
How many 8s has he run? He did what we've seen so many times before, and
You guys are talking like Michael Jackson missed a dance move, right?
So
Bill?
it's 890. I mean 895, 904, 908. We've seen the last 3 shots.
West Hempstead.
West Hempstead on their home course. We know Craig can put up that shot. Let's see if
We're
Kenny can
seeing
bring him in.
great quality racing here, folks. I mean,
This
you
race-
expect that of the top 10, but this is awesome.
There we go. Nice shot. Coming up.
Track is clear.
Kenny
Kenny's on the
Bro
gas.
takes it away. Got
Right
that
on.
track rig on rails through that 150. He's right at the yellow. Craig is in. He missed in that same spot he missed in B ladder again, guys. I'm really a little surprised at that.
Not gonna
Really
help.
good veteran climber
Time for the
there.
Westerners, 12.49.
They looked a little more under control
49.
than they did in B ladder. He just missed.
The next team on the line will be the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst.
You know, Rob, I could hear the ladder banging on the arch once he did start climbing again, almost like it was an angry climb, like he was shaking it like he was mad.
I think it was an angry
a lot
climb.
of anger.
I thought Kenny drove a fantastic race. And I thought when they got off, like, again, from my vantage point, you could see Craig's eyes. He had the eyes of like, oh, this is it. I'm here. It was a good drop for him. And then, he misses that second step. And I think there's definitely some frustration, on
He let him
with
go.
Craig.
A little bit of a staircase.
Well, as you said, Kenny gave him a good ride, 3:60.
All right, so
to the
we've had
cones.
a 59 and
for the
260s, I
Westerners.
think.
So, I'm sorry.
A 359 to the cones. We've had one team in a 3.5.
Yes,
And
yes.
back-to-back, last 2
360s.
teams, 360, West
Yeah.
Sayville. So we're seeing the C-Trucks all in that same range. We've had a 363, I think a 364, and one team in a 3.7.
And it's hot out. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
the
been
C-
a hot day.
It's hot. It's definitely hot.
895, 904, 908, and then the 2969s. 2 teams to go. Again, no Point Pleasant here in Sea Ladder.
Nope.
North
Billy.
Lindy, another team with 5 points.
Billy, I don't see many turtles. What, are they all in their shells?
All right, here we go.
Scott Rice.
Brings it right down, straight down the street. He's in that hard break. Lets him go. Good ladder for Ducky.
Nice.
His hands look like he got tied up just a little bit in the middle of
Yep.
the ladder. Slowed down, was able to work through it.
9.21. 9.21.
Looked
Little
like he
slow, though.
fought
Little
it all
slow.
the way, really. He struggled.
Yeah, it wasn't smooth at all. He he finished
Right?
the run. It was nice.
He worked it all the way.
But yeah, it was a rush the whole way up there. He fought.
355 to the cones for the knockers.
So the 921 is 4th place right now. It's CI to go. Those 2 969s tied for 5th.
Where would a 9.2 have gotten you in the last few drills?
Oh, that's
Probably better than 4th, probably,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I
5
mean, Sea
points.
Ladder came to play today,
Yeah.
and and again, Point Pleasant doesn't run. They're a
Did it
team.
have is it a rig issue or?
Again, I'm not sure.
Dean, any idea? Again, I'm up here with Dean Marshall from the western area, being with Henrietta. Dean, any reason why Point Pleasant isn't running Sea Ladder? No idea. Okay, so we can find out, and we'll ask around. 2 teams from Western here, Henrietta and Point Pleasant.
So those 2 969s looking to hang on for a half a point. Those that outstarted our contest, and at the time they looked pretty good, and they've very quickly made their way down. And
Ain't over yet.
Oh, definitely. I want to say CI's run better than that 969 earlier in the year.
We talked about CI doing a semi-makeover, and every week they're going to get better and better.
All right, let's see what they got to finish up the Sea Ladder contest. They got through the lights. Gary's got them bringing their way down. He's off about 165. See that hard break, going to be deep. He lets him go with momentum, and the thrower fell down again. It's tough for us to see exactly why or what happened, guys, from the angle. Throw is on the other side of the
There will be
truck
no
for us.
time for centralized slip. Rule 1370 ladder outside the safety zone.
Seemed a little deep, Rob. Could
It
you
was.
tell?
It was definitely going to be deep, but I think it was salvageable. Just almost looked like first or second step. He kind of went right down, almost like maybe he's not getting under the ladder or not getting his feet under him. Like I said, we don't have the perfect vantage point to really to see the thrower from our point here on the arch.
All right, so a very good Sea Ladder contest. Again, after a great B Ladder contest.
Move the equipment. Stand by for results.
You know,
Local committee, rules committee to the track for the water test.
I just thought going back to that drive, I thought Gary, as he brought it in, I thought just in that last 100 feet, he was still carrying a lot of speed.
Well, as we said, he was definitely a little bit deep. But as Rob said, he thought it was salvageable. Now, again, that's with experience.
It would have been a straight ladder. It would have been a straight ladder. It
they
wouldn't have
got-
been easy. Don't get me wrong. I don't
Right.
think they were going to run an 8 with it, but I think it was, it was worth, a chance to put up a shot, at least a number.
And again, again, he's a rookie driver coming to a course he's not driven on.
Rookie climber, rookie throw. I mean,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
was
listen.
getting at.
So
without a doubt.
you're putting a combination of things there. It's not. It becomes one of those things I've always said, like especially with the C trucks, that as a driver in the beginning of your career, you can practice at your course and be like, oh yeah, we're running great, but then you go somewhere else where your truck's going to react different. It's such a different game.
And this track's been cooking all day. Anybody here on Long Island knows it was in the 90s today, and I mean the sun is starting to go down, but it's still pretty
You could
warm.
just
and
feel that
I gotta
radiant heat
believe it
coming
slides.
radiating right off the track
Yep,
Hey,
it's still
as you were
sliding.
walking on it earlier.
Times reflect that we have 2 9.0s and an 8.95. I mean, good race there. It was a great
Yeah.
race to see ladder. I mean,
9:21. Yeah, it's an excellent
numbers up
contest.
there.
Excellent contest.
great job by our competitors today.
Oyster Bay is going to get on the board with their first points of the day.
Results of the Sea Ladder contest. In first place with 5 points, West Sayville. In second place with 4 points, Henrietta. In third place with 3 points, Copeg. In
Yeah, a little bit.
in fourth place, we have Point Pleasant, and we have a tie for 5th place with
Point Pleasant didn't run
the
Sea Ladder.
North Merrick Stump Jumpers and the Oyster Bay Teddy Boys.
All right.
I'm sure they'll straighten
I want to
that
say
out.
4th place was North Lindenhurst with the 921.
Yeah, North Lindenhurst, correction.
There you go.
Point Lindenhurst
And
or
Point Lindenhurst.
North Pleasant? Who was that?
So they get 2 and a half point each for the Teddy's boys and the Stump Jump.
We still got a pretty tight drill.
Not bad, not bad. Hey, good runs. I mean, numbers are great.
So we're going to go to a break.
You guys want to just do top points quick?
I'll
or-
do sure. Just
Go
Fred,
ahead,
hold on
Artie.
1 second. So we got 10 points West Sayville, 8 points Copeg, 8 points Henrietta, 7 points North Lindenhurst. We go to 5 points CI, 4 points Point Pleasant, 1.5 North Merrick, 1 West Hempstead, and a half for Oyster Bay.
So everybody that's run so far is on the board.
At New Hyde Park, coming up to run some hoses.
We'll be back for Seahose, top of the arch.
The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge Competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State Drill Team Racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State Drill Teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangroupapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State Drill Teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill Teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State Drill Teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State Drill Teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including...
We are back live here at Weir Street. Joe Hunter Drill getting ready for some sea hose. Just gonna, we'll run through. We got a couple of minutes here, Billy. I'm not sure if Rob's hooked up with us down below yet. Our past champions of the Joe Hunter Drill. First Joe Hunter Drill, 2003. So Hempstead Yellow Hornets in 2003. Yellow Hornets again in 04. Flying Dutchman in 05. Islip Wolves and the Hornets for a tie in 06. Islip Wolves in 07. Yellow Hornets in 08. Dutchman in 09. Piston Knockers get their first win in 10. 2011, the Hobos get their first win. Dutchman again in 2012. Hobos in 13. Knockers again in 14. Hobos go back to back. 15, 16, and 2017. Joe Hunter champs was the West Sable Flying Dutchman and the first time that the Joe Hunter Drill was not run here in Hempstead last year.
Yeah, they got some home field advantage on that one there already. That's all I got to say about that one.
West Sable Firehouse at their track. So,
home field advantage always helps.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
But some great times. We've seen some good things early tonight. Sea Ladder was probably the best contest we've had this entire season. We got 2 9-0s. We got 8. Our first 8 of the season running a big time drill. Good to see.
A 9-2.
Terrific stuff.
And then
a 5-0 in B Ladder. First 5-0 of the season.
Yeah.
And from looking at here, 3-man was a little off. But guess what? B Ladder, C Ladder, right there.
Yeah.
Good to see. I mean, it's good. This tournament brings out the best in everybody because you know what? Bring it home or leave it home.
Yeah.
That's what you got here. And we got the teams down here from upstate. We got everybody here. It's going to be a great tournament tonight. So I don't know what's going on at Point Pleasant with their sea truck. Why we didn't see it.
Yeah, we'll try to find out what happened there. And
I'd like to
hopefully
know.
they come out and play a little sea hose.
I'll give a shout out down there. I got some Point Pleasant people up there looking at me. But we'll get an answer for you, people. And Gosh,
just a reminder, they're
love
selling beverages, T-shirts on the south side of the track. Go help support the Joe Hunter cause. Thank you.
So anyhow, we're in the middle of the water test. It's almost done. They're doing the second phase of the test just so we can get a number to run by. I mean, this isn't a sanctioned drill, so we're just getting a number for number's sake, and then we'll get on with it.
They thought they had it dialed in before prior to the drill. I was here. They had a 460, 462 back to back, so they were going to hopefully hold that set up and go right back with it, and that would be the number.
And there we go.
That we could run with.
Our Joe Hunter tournament record here, in case you haven't heard, is at 1186, and that's a heavy number. That was one done by the West Sable Flying Dutchman. And our B hose record is a 765 done by the Yellow Hornets.
That's in the first year of this drill.
2003, the first one out there.
Yeah.
With Matt Spinelli out there and Joe running the hydrant. So there you go. So you have the numbers out there. You know what's going on. This is the Hempstead track. This is the premier. This is the Walt Disney track, as they call it in Hempstead.
For hoses, no doubt.
Yeah, exactly. This is Disney World. When you run hoses.
BC hose, you run some efficiency.
You run
heavy
BC hose
shots,
efficiency. You run your shot here, you're running an 8, you're running a 12, you're running a solid 8 in efficiency if you just blap the target.
Looks like they're going to give it another test maybe with the water.
And here we go. Yeah, we're just doing that. We're just doing that second walkthrough that, to me, is unnecessary, but we do it all the time because, oh my gosh, if we test your hose twice, we have to test everyone else's twice. But we'll get into that. Anyway, let's get into it now. It's a beautiful day. This is 4th of July weekend coming up. It's a lovely day.
So you were out fishing today?
Did a little fishing. We were out there by the Plum Island, and it was great.
What were you fishing for?
I fish for whatever I can fish for.
Budweisers?
There was Budweiser. There was some. I got some Smirnoff. I caught a Smirnoff.
You
today.
caught a Smirnoff bottle?
One good Smirnoff bottle, and I didn't care about the rest of the pool after that. But anyhow, the fishing was lousy. It always is. Don't believe these people. Don't go fishing on Long Island. Go down to North Carolina.
My brother
go
caught
somewhere
one
else.
My brother caught a striper
lousy.
the other day on Tuesday. He caught like a 45-pound striper.
Good for him.
Yeah.
If you go off a boat, you need like a 37-pound fluke for it to count. They throw the thing back. It's lousy.
He was
but
out the other day
a
off,
47-inch striper?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
45 pound. We're on. 45 pound. Yeah. He was out with Danny Boucher from Bayshore.
Is that why he's not with us? Did it eat him?
I think they filleted it up. They filleted it up.
Where's mine? Come on, Paulie. If you're out there, I'd love to have a chunk.
No, listen, you guys got to fight it out over there.
You're the mobile guy.
No, Rob's on mobile.
Oh shoot! All right, I have to go to the horrible mobile, but I'll be right back.
Billy will be back in a minute.
Jump on my grave that quick? You're right, though. Usually I'm out there. Rob goes, I'm going mobile.
We have the one bad headset here,
He's
and
going mobile.
Billy was on the bad one. Lenny wasn't on the mic, and he swapped him out. He was trying to slip one past one. Trying to slip one past him.
But, he dropped me like a bad habit there.
I'm back though.
All right, Billy. Don't touch anything, Billy. It's working.
Don't
even sneeze over there, right? Artie, you were fighting with that for the first contest or two.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
No.
No, we did before. Once you get it.
Hey, Fred. I know Fred can hear me. Can we get one more pen? Is that possible, or a pencil? Because Billy's stealing stuff over here.
Pen.
Yeah.
You
got me now. If I finger things properly, everything goes well.
Now we got
Yeah,
you.
one more pen.
Like I said, don't eat a hiccup. Don't sneeze, Billy. Don't do nothing.
Looks like they're done here with the water test. Wait on a time that they'll announce. No one's pulled around yet. Hopefully we get up in 5 minutes. I mean, we're only an hour and 10 minutes in. We're going into Ho-See Hose already.
So, I was chatting with some other people here in the Arch. I don't know what you guys were chatting about, but
chatting about you. But
well, of course, who doesn't? Talk about some of these teams that are up there. The Stump Jumpers, nice to see them there.
Yeah.
The Teddy's boys in a short amount of time. And Billy, we know you're tight with Darryl and stuff. Talk about how quick they've come along in a short amount of time. Wiggle your wire. So Billy's trying to join us, but Billy's got a little more insight than Artie and I do as Suffolk guys. Although Artie gets to see everybody in his shop over there.
Yeah, I would just say. I mean, I talked to Darryl, and they're picking up their game. They've jumped in, and the young guys have taken to the teaching. Obviously, they have good athletes there.
But you talk about the teaching, and we know who you're talking about. We're talking about Joe Boy. We're talking about Darryl.
You hear me now? Hey, listen, getting back to Oyster Bay, listen, for the last 2-3 seasons, they've had a shot. Darryl broke them in easy, which he did. You all watched him.
Yeah.
He broke them in with 5 9s, 6 O's. He 9 heavy, low 9s.
Yeah, I mean, the beginning,
9
he wasn't even pushing that C truck to more
did
than 4-0 to the cone.
And he never pushed it. But last
Billy,
season,
speak of the confidence back to build a new guy.
Exactly. He brought the team up, and he's built them up last year a little more. And this year we had a discussion. We talked at ManFest, and you were there for it. We were all there for ManFest, and we discussed it, and we said, you got to give these guys that confidence. You need to have some confidence in that team, and he pushed it hard. Their thrower's not with us today, so the two brothers are throwing and climbing, and they're also running a hydrant. And so guess what? Look for a lot of things in the Oyster Bay Teddy's boys this year. They got it.
I just love to see teams excel, especially a team that struggled for a while. Actually,
all right, while we're waiting
for a
the
little
next
while.
contest to be ran, the water has been tested. It is going to be 462 out of 144.4. 2.5-inch satin fire hose.
You got some
462.
Disney World host that night.
You know, I think it's good with Oyster Bay too. Is like, you know, obviously Joe Boy left for a little bit, went over to North Lyndhurst. Dow was over in Oyster Bay, and see those guys go back to their original roots, and then see Dougie Flynn back around.
Doug Flynn's never left him.
Stuff
He's
right,
always
but
been
he's
there.
not. But you know, you've
I
seen
mean,
him at every.
Darryl
every
deserted him. He joined Westbury.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Boy deserted him. He joined North Lyndhurst.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
that's a strong
Joe,
word.
I'm going to tell you right now, but Doug Flynn never deserted
Strong word.
the Teddy's boys, and he's back with them, and he's so happy racing with his original roots guys. And
So Doug's the glue? Is that what you're saying?
Doug is the glue. Doug and Mr. Minicozy.
Yes.
And while you're out there, Mr. Monaco, we know Vinny Monaco. He had his birthday yesterday, and I just want to give it to you. I mean, no one said it yesterday on this broadcast, but happy birthday, Vinny Monaco.
All right, Vinny. But again, you know, you talk about these other guys, and, you know, to hear that Darryl's stepping up. I mean, Darryl has to step up to do a lot of things in life in general, you know.
But he's a short bastard. But anyway, getting back to it, yeah, Darryl did a good job. I mean, like all drivers know. You can't give these young kids all of it at once. He did a great job the last 2 seasons of breaking these kids in, breaking them in. Last year, he got them down to a low 9 in Sea Ladder. He got them to mid 5s. And this year was the first year he said, you know, we talked about it all season. And I said, dude, these guys can do it.
But Artie,
you got to give it to them.
You know,
you got to give them the shot.
But Artie, even Joe Boy, I mean, again, you're in these circles of guys like. He was really close with North Lindy, and they were getting close every year after year. And I think it was, and I haven't talked to him personally, but probably a tough decision to do that and go back to Oyster Bay when he was with a team that was so close. But I guess that's where his heart is and where his roots are, right?
It's his roots. Obviously, his dad, you know, being there and stuff, and his
Sure.
roots are there and stuff like that. And
Going home.
you know, he's originally a Teddy boy. To me, it's only like.
Almost fitting
and seeing him back
like
in
if
that
you
uniform.
wrote the story, yeah.
And, you know, and stuff like that. It's all good. You know, it's you figuring that out there, Bill?
You got home. When you go home, you go home. I mean, that's kind of what it is. And go, I tell you, and so at the Tri-Town, they had no hydro man. So Joe Boy, in the first time in his life, jumps off BNC hose and lights it up both contests and puts the Teddy's boys on the track. So you really can't say enough. I mean, Joe Boy transcends time.
No doubt.
So here we are now.
Ran first man and 3-man today.
Oh, I wasn't here, but
all right. Now we're getting taken care of, Billy. It's showtime.
Little food up here, thanks to Matt Spinelli.
They're always good. Always good to us here in Hempstead. Lots of waters. Bringing up the food.
Usually there's lobsters.
Billy, did you order the ice cream for later?
Nope.
Great
No?
Not me.
Okay.
Great
Not
local
my
committee.
guy. I am
Yes,
here.
Hempstead always takes great care of us.
I'm
We
here for
appreciate
stats and some good racing. That's all I'm here for. And hang out with my buddy Artie. If I was a sus guy, I'd be the happiest guy in the world.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the next contest to be run is the Sea Hose contest.
Here, we're getting
the
close.
Joe Hunter record in this event is 1186, held by the West Sayville Flying Dutchman. The state record in this event is 1193, is held by the East Islip Guzzlers. The first team on the line will be the Stump Jumpers from North Merrick.
Did the notebook make it today? Wait. I just heard a question about Billy's notebook, Artie. Did you hear a story, Art, about Billy's notebook last night? It might have got cleaned. That's what I heard. It might have got washed last night.
It took a beating.
Did it?
Yeah.
Tell us the story.
Someone missed the nut.
What?
Somebody missed the nozzle and they got you? I hope you have that on a hard drive somewhere.
Wait.
Backs up.
John's with us from West Hempstead. John, you want to clue us in exactly what happened?
Well, good afternoon, race fans. How are you? So, to the Billy notebook situation, Levittown was running B-hose. They came down the track, took a swipe at the nozzle, and as the nozzleman was looking back at the hydrant man over his right-hand shoulder, asking the hydrant man to shut it off, the water is just flowing into the media table all over Billy's notebook, all over everything over there. So Billy's Notebook took a little bath last night, and didn't seem like it made it today up to the arch. And Fred said the computers stayed dry.
Well, that's important. We need those computers. So North Merrick taking the line here. And again, if I'm North Merrick, 574, 969, I want to just keep that momentum going. Run a low 13 right here.
Absolutely. I mean, they look good so far all day.
Yep.
Came in, ran 2 clean ladder shots. That's all you can ask for here. Sure the nerves are up a little bit coming into Hempstead and to the Hunter for the first time. But here they come.
Here they come, coming down. Gets a little bit swirly. Heads to the middle of the track, straightening it out now.
Takes him just past the corner.
Yep. Off the hydrant. Water in the hose. Had to take a bunch of steps to get in. They're going to have to hustle up top.
Ooh.
Yeah, water caught him. Had to, a lot of steps at the hydrant. Got caught up top, kind of parked it. Then he had to take some steps. He barely got there. Would have really had a boogie to get that on.
Almost looked
20.82, 2082.
Now, Artie, correct me if I'm wrong. It almost looked like the truck would, like you said, it was parked. It almost was in the way of them. They were running up behind the truck.
It's like they were trying to step off and push it out of the way.
Exactly. They had a boogie to get up there to try to get that nozzle on.
Yep.
763, guys, jumping in from down here on the street. 763 I had on a stick. I got a nice view of the light. He had one swipe. He didn't get it.
All right, I'm getting a cone time of 381 to the
line will
cones.
be the Teddy Boys from Oyster Bay.
What was that time again? 20 what?
Ooh, that I don't have.
2082. Thank you.
So got another Nassau team up on the line here.
Oyster Bay.
Also putting up shots for the day, running their runs, looking real good out here today.
Just going back to that shot there. Again, he gets swirly. Truck goes out to the middle of the course, and that can now play in the rest of the drive the whole way in.
Absolutely.
He's bringing it back in. He was a little back at the hydrant. Now he's like, I'm back at the hydrant. I got to get him. It's just one of those things, especially in a C truck going that distance at that speed.
I totally agree, Artie, and I would agree with you even more if I looked while I was on the C truck, but I don't look while I'm on the back of it.
I love the ride.
My head is buried inside the ladder.
Oh, that's
and
all
I
the
do not
ride.
look up until
You gotta
I
watch.
get
You gotta watch. That's a roller coaster ride. You gotta pay attention.
Yeah, I love.
Just
that
watch me. Wave to the crowd. I mean, come on.
Yeah, wave to the crowd. I'm sure.
It's
my
like
client would
Aerosmith
that,
roller
say
coaster.
that.
All right, here we go. Here we got the Oyster Bay Teddy's boys on the line. Darrow gives a couple reps, and here they come.
A couple of hard reps.
Yeah,
We got the O'Neill boys. They're going to run nozzle and hydrant here.
Rolls
Coming
out.
down the track.
Goes out a little bit
Darrow's
left.
out of it. He's
Dialing
driving it back in.
Yep. Bringing it right to the hydrant. He is up. They're going to be deep. Got to go back. They are set up top on the flat.
Oh,
Again,
man.
a little deep.
Time for the Teddy Boys. 14.62. 14.62.
Yeah, I mean, Darrell started that race and also almost mimicked North Merritt's run there.
Yeah.
Came out to the middle of the track, started driving back towards the hydrant. And I saw the front end squat down before it got on the hard brake. It looked like he gave it a little break and then really put it in the hard brake, and he was just past the hydrant, unfortunately. A little hot at the hydrant for the hydrant.
Yeah, you can almost see the last set of hard brake marks.
The next team on the line,
Little deep there.
The Yellowbirds from Copeg.
Last set of hard brake marks up at the hydrant looked like they're Darrell's there. I still think he might have had a chance at it. He's deep.
Artie, I
But
think with a
this-
little bit more experience, I think he definitely gets it. He's just got to throw that anchor out just a little bit more, a little bit harder, stop and step, and kind of brake right really hard, as we see some, the really veteran hydrant men do.
That's exactly where I was going, Rob.
This is a Joe Hunter drill. You really gotta go after tonight.
But
This isn't a county. I mean, this is go get it tonight. It's the All-Star game.
I just look at it as he's coming in, and you have to be looking at that adapter saying, it's coming quick. I gotta bail, and I gotta get my arm out and go. And I think that just comes with experience of racing.
Was that Mr. Noonan down there?
Yeah, that's affirmative. How we doing, John?
How are you?
So Copeg on the line, coming off the 9:08 C ladder shot that got them 3 points. They have 8 points right now. Charlie Fitch off the line. He's hugging it a little bit tighter to the curb, bringing it in pretty straight. He's off at the 150 in the hard break. Chris Brandt is off. He goes fast. Charlie up top. Now they're getting tugged back because Chris went past. Again, we'll see, Rob, what was your vantage point on that one down there?
Chris tried to get off the side of the truck, and I think he wanted to give it a go, but it was real deep.
16.98. 16.98.
Oh, man. They got to be unhappy with that. I mean, give the guy a shot. Come on. You were so deep there. I mean, you got 8 points. You're in a small team drill. Give your Hydra team a chance.
I agree with you there, Billy.
On the line will be number 5 on your program.
Get word
O.
there.
Henry's from Henrietta.
Get word there to 362 to the cones on that run.
With the water here in Hempstead, you definitely want to give your hydrant man a chance. You can always, water's going to get you there. You got the volume and the pressure. Let the nozzle man make it up on the other end.
Hey, Rob, just going back to those shots. Now, the way Chris got off there for Kopech.
The next team on the line will be number 4 on your programs, the Termites from New Hyde Park.
The way Chris got off there right there for Kopech, if Oyster Bay gets off that way, in the truck position he was in, he might have that shot at it.
I totally agree with you, Artie. He probably would have had a swipe. Chris, I think, was just 1 or 2 steps away there, where Oyster Bay had a little bit more room. And like you said, if he comes off the truck at that angle instead of straight, he's definitely got a better shot.
So, Artie, here we have a treat here, Artie. Yeah.
New Hyde Park Termites are on the line.
New Hyde Park, their first shots of the year. So this is their first tournament they've been out. I think they're only going to run a couple races today. Didn't run ladders, so here they come for some C-hose. Mike Athena's getting ready to bring him off the line. Again, he's coming in nice and straight, tapering in a little bit on the curb line. Off at the 150. Devin Robinson going to get off. He's got water in the hose. See if John Catone, he's just got the line. He's caught. See what the back pressure does to it. He's low right, Rob?
Low left. Yes. Time for the Termites, 13.78. 13.78.
So 13.78. I think they would like to see a little bit of a better number just with what they did there. It looks like Devin might have crossed it a little bit.
He was holding it on, Artie. Like you said, let's see what happens with the back pressure. It must have held, but I think he was even pretty nervous. I had 7.65 on the handle.
Okay.
And we had a 3.50 to the cones.
There you go. He said that.
Now the next team on the line will be number 5, the Old Henrys from Henrietta.
Obviously, I see Devin every day at work.
Yeah.
So he's saying to me that, since they've been out with the C truck, the truck's moving. He said they've been
that
down.
The truck's always been moving.
Right, and they said, Mike's got it in where it's, they can go. If he wants to go 345, he'll go 345.
Yeah.
So.
He's been behind the wheel of that truck for a long time to have that dialed in the way he does, and he has it dialed in.
Yeah, I mean, again, listen, water's in the hose there. Catone's got to do a little bit of a better job up top, putting it on the flap. Looked like he was, inside.
Yeah.
Because we're talking that 13.78, we might be down to a 13.4.
And they say, I think I heard Rob say there was a little kink in the hose. What was?
I didn't necessarily see a kink. He was, like I said, he was holding it on. I think he crossed it a little bit, and he was hoping beyond hope it didn't blow off.
Gotcha.
He had both hands. There was a lot of water coming out at the hydrant.
So
hey, well, they put it together. They put a run up there. It's sitting in first place right now.
Henrietta comes to the line. They have 8 points as well, coming off the 9.04 in C ladder, which was also a 5.31 in B ladder right before it. So a couple good races back to back. See if they can keep their momentum going. Chuck Marshall getting ready to bring them off the line. See if they can stay hot here. Here he comes. Again, he's staying pretty straight. Fades out a little bit now, brings Josh back in. Josh is off, takes some steps. Let's see if Josh Fu can get busy up top. He's searching. He's going to get that on the flat. Right. I think they're going to be happy with that.
Time for Henrietta, 1-2.68. 12.68.
And that could be. There was a lot of room for improvement on that one at the hydrant.
I tell you what. Josh Marshall sees. Now let's even go back further. Chuck's bringing it in, brings it across the 150. The truck goes left.
Yes.
Okay. Then you can see he's actually fighting the brake to bring it in because the tires start wobbling, and that's going to happen as you're in the brake and you're trying to bring that truck across.
And that's where the veteran hydrant man comes in. He knows he's got to get off.
Right. He sees it and bails.
Absolutely.
But he bails and he attacks it with speed, like he's almost getting next to the truck.
7.24 on the handle, guys. That's 0.4 better than we've seen out of anybody else so far. And some of the other things we talked about on the earlier shots, Artie. He got off the truck, threw the anchor out.
6 on your program, the P Pickers from Point Pleasant.
got those first couple of hard stopping steps to break his momentum, and then he could tack the hydrant, just like you said.
Yeah, and again, I go to Josh Fluke up top, now becoming a more experienced nozzle man. He's been there for a number of years now. He knows what he's got in the other end, and he knows where he's got to get busy.
And the truck's running. 365 to the cone.
Truck's running for them.
They're going.
Yep. So nice shot for them, no doubt. So Point Pleasant going to run some hose here, correct?
Yes, they are. They're on the line.
Right, so they didn't run the C ladder. They are running C hose, so good to see them back out. 4 points coming out of 3-man with that 4. No time B ladder.
I don't know if I missed
C.
it. I don't mean to cut you off. Anything happen in B ladder or?
With them?
Yeah.
Their ladder walked on.
Okay.
Yep.
Here they come.
Here they come.
On a rope.
Bob Catone bringing them in on a dime. Tapers it into the hydrant. Hydrant man off. Water is in the hose. He's going to get busy up top. A little bit of running. Water is creeping on him. On the flap. Had to come a little left to right.
Same neighborhood.
To come across.
Time for the P Pickers. 1-2.77. 1277.
So back-to-back 12s for our Western teams that have made the trip down here. 1277 Point Pleasant, 1268 Henrietta.
What'd you have on the stick there, Rob?
710, best stick we've had yet.
There you go. I think it was a little bit, like I said, Henrietta definitely, target hit was definitely a little bit better there.
Where's our cone there? We're waiting on a cone time.
Okay.
All right. So we're waiting on a cone time. Bob Catone bringing it real straight into the 150 and then really tapering that truck.
I mean, that thing was on a rope.
Yep. And then the last 75 feet, almost bringing him in on an angle to the hydrant, throws him in, straightens it out, brings it up to the nozzle line.
And he had time to compose himself getting off the back of that truck too. It wasn't a bang bang. He had his steps to come in there, and I mean, he took advantage of it. Truck was out of the way.
Just going back, what'd you have for Josh's handle prior to that? Rob, if you remember.
725, and then we went down 710.
710.
So 710. So now we go again. Lindenhurst, number 7 on the sheet, not here today. So West Sable come into play following the 212s. Listen, they followed some 9-0s last race, and they went 895.
So
now they follow 212, 12-7, 12-6, knowing we're at Disneyland here.
Correction for Point Pleasant's time with penalty is 12.84, 12.84.
Wow.
We're getting the official word that was a 3.43 to the cones.
Yeah, so there they go. They get the added
there's
time.
Your stick.
Yeah, so there you go. So 343, you add the 700s on top of the 77 because they broke the 50. They don't go below the 40. They're still safe. They just get the addition on. So 1284 that bounces up to. Still a really nice shot.
Absolutely. You can't be upset with that at all.
So now again, we have the 212s, and then we go down to a 1378 for New Hyde Park. 1462 Oyster Bay, 1698
for Copeg.
You got it.
All right, West Sable got the white flag here.
Frank Miller giving him a rev. Sorry there. Mike just.
All right, here they go.
So see Frank bringing him in nice and straight.
Yep.
Gets off about 150. Might even pushed it. Angles in. Michael is off. Water's in the hose. Let's see what. Truck Fishtails up top. They got to attack. They do. Nozzle is on. It's on the front. He tickled that bottom and got it to go. He tickles the bottom and it tripped for
Time
him.
for the Flying Dutchman. 12.49, 12.49.
And that truck up top at the nozzle too started to fishtail. Started to kick that back end. Started to kick right on him. And they got off. Set up.
Yeah, nice attack. They knew they were going to have to attack with the fishtail. They find the nozzle up top.
And that was a 359 to the cones.
So there you go, 59 to the cones.
712 on the handle, guys, right in the same vein as Point Pleasant right before them.
And there's the difference was the target hit. Point Pleasant's target hit came a little bit across, outside the stanchions, came across left to right.
The next team on the line will be number 9 on your programs, the Westerners from West Hempstead.
It looked like West Sable almost had their stream was almost a little broken up. And and all of a sudden you saw that little piece catch the bottom of the flap and got it to go.
The top end of the water tickled that bottom of the plate and was able to kick that up for him.
So West Hempstead, your boy's coming up right now, John. They only got one right now with that 6-7
Yeah.
out of 3-man. Couple of tough shots and ladders.
Yep.
Just go back. What do you think in C ladder with the 12? Look, I thought Kenny drove a real nice race.
I thought it was. I think they had 30 in the ground. I think it was or something. I don't know.
Craig just missed the second step.
and he said it. He came off. He said he just missed, and that was it.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't really watch that race too much. My head's buried in the ladder, and I get off when I got to get off.
From up here, I'll tell you, when Craig got off, he had those eyes like he was going to eat it up.
Absolutely.
So, see what they can do here. Kenny bringing him in. He's nice and straight.
On a rope.
Yep. Tapering in inside the 150. They are off. John has got water in the hose.
Got to get busy.
Craig and Andrew up top. Oh, poke in the truck. No dead length. They are going to have no time. That's not common seeing that come from West Hempstead at all.
What do we have on a handle there, Rob?
7:07.
Yep. That's the day that's going on.
Yeah.
There will be no time for West Hempstead. The hose broke on its own.
I mean, like we said, best stick of the day, but
yeah.
You can't complete the contest
Listen,
without the dead length.
No. Those little rules.
Yeah.
Again, 4 real nice shots in a row that we were watching. Obviously, this one ends up with the no time.
That was a 58 to the cones, too.
So 58, low 7-0. So he, obviously Kenny being on the home course really knows from the 150 in, brings him in with a lot of mo.
Yeah, and we've been, in practice, we've been running really good hose. So,
Right.
hey, stuff happens. I mean, I think it's just a day right now.
Yep.
It's not,
yeah.
everything's not clicking. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't,
And they were going to have plenty of time up top.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, it got in and out of the hydrant nice and smooth.
When we were watching it, we were like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, the coupling's behind them.
Because you've seen some of the other shots, as the nozzlemen are going down, that water's approaching the paint, like where you would paint your hose.
Yep.
So the water's that 15, 20 feet
The
back.
next team
They
on the line,
had like
number 10,
25
the
feet.
Kingston Knockers,
Absolutely.
Better
North
stick.
Lindenhurst.
Better stick, and Craig was he was going to have time to lock out
yeah.
and put it on the flat.
Yeah.
Whose responsibility that could fall on to me, it's falling on nozzle man, breaker man. I know when I ran, I always put that together. But again, every team could be different in who it is. Some teams have other guys just pack the hose. So I've seen those teams too. I was never comfortable.
Like I said, when they pack hose down there, I know during practice,
Right.
we have everyone chips in just to get the
keep the
get as
practice
many,
going.
many shots as we can. But when they're down there, I'm never down there with it. So
Yeah, we always had it like I put together the breaking length and to the nozzle length. I put together the nozzle length to the mid length. Then I hand it off to the slack man. So here comes North Lindenhurst. Scott Rice, nice and straight, bringing him in. Nice and tight. See what Chris Connell can do. He's going to have some steps. He's got water in the hose. Ducky up
Big
top.
time.
They got to run a little bit. He gets set, locked out, puts it on the flop a little low. Didn't kill the target. Scott tries it real
For the
straight.
Kingston Knockers, 1-2.35.
So there's our first place
35.
shot.
it is.
That is our first place number of the
I don't know if
day.
you noticed. Did you just
Hey,
hear that? It sounded like it broke up at top, halfway down a little
Yep.
bit. It sounded it had a little sputter up there.
7:02, best handle we've seen.
12:35.
Yep, and 55
12:35. That's what we get from our announcer here. Come on, that's a 12:35 of the Joe Hunter.
7:02 with composure and
Yep.
ease.
Yeah, it was very, very under control at the
Yep.
hydrant. That's Chris, though. Chris he's a monster up there.
That's
He's
our
been doing
fourth-
it. He's been doing it for how long now?
Yeah,
20 years. I mean,
A little
So
less,
I'm
but
a little less,
close.
but I mean, he's been racing for close. I don't know if he's old as Ralphie and them. No, it's
Yeah. 4:12 of the day right there. Great contest. We have a good race.
Yeah, just shaping up like C
We're into
Ladder.
the 12s. I mean, heavy 12s here. We got 35. We got a 49. We got a 68 and an 84. I mean, this is a good contest here.
So New Hyde Park holding on with 1378 for 5th place right now with CI on the board.
State champs coming down next.
Every team has scored so far but New Hyde Park.
okay.
But again, this is only their first contest. So if they can hold that here, they get on the board. Everybody will be on the board for the day.
And
We
as
don't
much
want
as-
that.
and as
We
much
like
as-
seeing a team
And
struggle
as
with
much
that
as
last
CI's
one.
a new team out there, they've run good hose this year so far.
Yep.
It's not, they've been out, they've been running. So
All right, here we go. The Hobos are on the track. New team this year, in case you were paying attention, they have a
Yep.
whole bunch of new guys.
5
New
points
driver,
so-
new people, new
Yep.
everything.
5 points so far. See what Gary does here is a little deep in C Ladder. See if he makes an adjustment. Goes a little bit outside. bringing it in. He's off about 175, kind of playing the racing game, it looks like. Giving him a shot. Hydrant Man's going to run a little bit. Water's in the hose.
Max Hydrant.
Ryan
Coming
up top. You know he's going to put it on the flat.
Target hit
Blast
of the day.
the target.
Puts it on the flap. You know that's coming.
Time for the Hobos. 12.9 for 12.94.
So 5-12s are going to get in the mix. That's going to bump New Hyde Park out of the points.
But big difference, like you said there. I mean, he took it off
Yeah.
way
But,
before the cones.
you know, again, he was deep in C ladder.
Okay.
I think he was probably off his gas around 160 to 165 in C ladder.
Easily.
Gets off 175
Yeah.
here. Plays the racing game, running last. Cone time, Len? 66. So plays the racing game a little bit, gives the Hydrant Man a chance.
760, guys. So
You know your nozzle
Yep.
man up top.
half a second off some of the other times
Off
we've
the
seen.
pace.
You know your nozzle man up top is going to kill the target.
Yep.
So
And like you said, there's your half second right there.
Yeah.
Right on that time. You know, they bring them in right around everyone else. I mean, they're
Move the equipment.
sitting in the
Stand
12-4
by for
range.
results.
You know, 12-5 right there. They're in the money right there. But they didn't have to. They came down. They completed the shot. They had rough ladders. So
we're going to go 12:35. North Lindy is going to be 5 points. 12:49, 4 points. West Sayville. 12:68, 3 points for Henrietta. 12:84, 2 points for Point Pleasant. 12:94, 1 point for Central Islip. And first place in the drill right now will be 14 points for the Dutchman. Second place, 12 points for the Knockers. Our third place team will be Henrietta with 11. Fourth place will be Copeg with 8. And then we will have 2 tied at 6 with CI and Point Pleasant. Rounding
All right.
out our top 5. We'll wait for the official results.
Results.
Here we go.
The Sea Hose contest. In first place with 5 points, the Piston Knockers. In second place with 4 points, West Sayville. In third place with 3 points, Henrietta. In fourth place with 2 points, Point Pleasant. And in fifth place with 1 point, Central Islip.
all right, guys. So that rounds out top 5 for Sea-Hose here in Hempstead at the Joe Hunter drill.
And we're heading to B-Hose, and let's see how this works out. Good competition, 14, 12, 11.
And
We
if
got a
everyone's sick-
nice race going on here.
And if everyone's sick of hearing me, Lenny's back from his union break for his meal break. So see you guys later. Enjoy the drill.
And Big Fred, off to you.
The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted
All right.
championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchman, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State Drill Team Racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill Teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State Drill Teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State Drill Teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD racing bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings.
All right, we are back on the top of the arch.
Top of the arch.
Joe Hunter Drill.
Joe Hunter Drill. All you people out there, Joe Hunter, great American.
That he
Glad to
was.
see where some people out here supporting this thing tonight. It's hot, and it's sunny, and it's a great night to race. We're into the B-Hose contest. We have a nice thing here. We got 14 for the West Havel Dutchman. We got 12 for the Knockers. We got 11 for the Henry.
The next contest to be run.
So we have a competition here.
The Joe Hunter record in
Good
this
race.
event is 765. The state record is 755. And it is held by the West Hempstead Westerners. The first team on the line will be the Stump Jumpers from North Merritt.
I am sure that the upstate team would love to go home with a first place trophy from Long Island. It would make their trophy case. And like I said, they're trailing by 3 going into B-Hose. And, hey, we're into the main events now. C trucks are out of it, so it's B trucks, efficiency, motor pump buckets. So this is up to your team now. It's up to your squad. I mean, the B-Rig, and anyone can run B-Rig. So let's see what we got. Our first team here is going to be the Stump Jumpers from North Merrick, a Nassau County team. They qualified on the efficiency contest from last year. And look at them go. They are happy. They wear red, white, and blue. They are true blue Americans. They match the American flag going down our track tonight. it's going to be a good show here. Let's see what they can do.
You know, Billy, that all sounds good, but I'm trackside. I don't see the stump jumpers. I don't see the truck on the track. Do you?
I'm giving you the whole 9 yards.
You're giving us the whole 9, but the only thing we're missing is the stump jumpers.
Well, I see that guy. He's talking to the official of the line. Maybe they're looking for are they looking for a breakdown? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. I know their fans already.
And they bring a ton of fans.
They do.
They are
And
all
I'm
American.
excited. I'm close to them, and I want to see them put up a shot and throw the mic at them and let the fans at home hear their cheer. But we need stump jumpers before we have a run.
Point Pleasant guys screaming at them on the. Oh my God! There's a fight going on. No. Let's get serious here. No idea what's going on.
Is that Stanley? I see a couple of Roslyn guys hanging with the stump jumpers. All right, you guys see him top row?
Stanley's big. I mean, I can't see him from here. I mean, my eyes aren't that good.
Oh, take a look. He's got the bucket hat on.
Yeah, he's a big dude. I mean, we can all see that.
Yeah, he's hard to miss.
Well, let's get into it here a little bit deeper. There's nobody on the line. No one coming up there.
It looks like someone from North America's getting ready to put an adapter on there.
Yeah, he's down there. I mean, is he doing that? Is it just a show so they can?
That's what I'm thinking.
They can claim their breakdown. That's
might be working the stall tactic there. What do you think, guys?
I mean, hey, you had enough time to run. I mean, your B-rig's been sitting since B ladder. I mean, come on, you had time. But the look of the guy at the hydrant, exactly. It's the look that we're going to take every minute we can until we get that piece we need to fix our truck and get it running.
You know, Artie, back in the day, some of these tracks we would say, well, wait as long as you can, let the pressure build up in the pump. Don't think that's an issue anymore.
Not at this point.
You don't need that Hempstead. That's for sure.
Especially in B-holes, you may not want that.
All right, here we go. We got a truck coming on the track. It's lining up. I see some guys in red, white, and blue. Or actually, it's more like red, blue, and white belts. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, stump jumpers are.
They get lined up. They get ready to go. So we're going to start the contest here. It looks good. Like I told you, it's very sunny. If you guys are listening and nearby, come on down. There's plenty of room in the stands here. It's a great track tonight. And and the first 3 contests, we've seen some fantastic times.
Yeah,
C ladder was a good.
The 2-speed contest, very heavy numbers. Good to see. 5-0 and B ladder, so it's tournament's going well right now. We want to see that momentum, not only for the entire drill to keep going. It's really what we want to see.
Your attention, please. Local committee to the hydrant. Thank you.
Yep. Great C ladder. We had 2 9.0s and the 8.95. I mean, come on. Let's go, boys. Keep it going. Let's see a good B-hose contest. This track here, fantastic track. Our track record here in this contest, 765, held by the Hempstead Yellow Hornets. And here we go.
Yep.
On the line, we have the stump jumpers ready to rock.
Here they come. They're off. Through the timing lights into the hard break. Got water in the hose. See if they can get busy up top. They got to run. Water's chasing. He's got to get the nozzle on. Oh, he had time.
That water got there in a hurry in the last 10 feet.
Now it's up on the flap.
Artie, I'm a little behind him. Looked like he had a shot.
14.76. 14.76.
So Lenny is a nozzle man.
Next team on the line will be number 2.
You know how that is.
From Oyster Bay.
So you know how that is. You got to just put that down there, right? Lenny, when it's coming, I mean, you got to trust your.
Well,
your
that's
two
why
friends.
I'm leaning on Artie a little. I'm back by the hydrant. Artie looked like he had a shot from where I was standing.
He had a shot. Len, if you're looking at it with me up here, he's trying to place the nozzle on. You don't place the nozzle. You gotta. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to almost like place it and be really deliberate. You got to get aggressive with it. Get it on. Click, turn, set.
Boom.
Especially at a track like this.
My favorite 2 words as a nozzle man. Click, turn.
That's it.
You ain't going to push it on. You ain't going to baby it. Click, turn, and look up.
You got to push that thing on and go after it. You got water coming with some force. You got to push that thing on there. You're a man. Put that thing on there with your wrist. Nozzle that thing on. Let's go. Now they push it right through and no shot for the stump jumpers.
More importantly, Bill, how's the dessert?
Dessert?
We got dessert at PLN.
What the heck am I doing on the track? You guys got dessert?
A Reese's
I
Reese's
miss that.
peanut butter chocolate and chocolate cookie bars.
It is terrific.
Compliments of Barbara Salerno, as always. Outstanding job by Barbara.
I missed appetizers, so
Well,
Yeah.
I will say this.
Cheeseburgers, but the dessert is fantastic.
She can put this in the rotation for the Jet games. Let's
Yes.
just say that.
No doubt about it.
So
All right.
Daryl back to racing.
Daryl driving Oyster Bay Teddy's Boys
Yep.
on the line.
Getting ready, giving a couple of revs. A little tight to the curb line, around 3 or 4 feet off the curb line he looks.
Jackson
He's out of the hole.
Jackson O'Neill.
Hard
up
break,
top.
truck, fishtails a little bit coming in. He's got water in. See if they can beat it. Fishtail up top.
Steve's on it.
Now's the line. Target.
Good job by
Nice
the
smooth
Teddy's
shot.
Boys.
Time for the Teddy Boys. 8.16. 8.16.
So I think Teddy Boys will take that
Wow.
shot.
You got to love that Hempstead water. That was fantastic. Good job by the Teddy's Boys getting that done.
Next team on the line will be number 3 on your programs, the Yellowbirds from Copeg.
There's a lot to be cleaned up there. What do you think, Artie?
Yeah, listen, I think that a little bit on the target hit can be cleaned up. I think even the off at the hydrant, the way he's attacking it, can get cleaned up a little bit. But the truck did fishtail on both guys.
I had him on at 253, Artie. The truck threw him at the hydrant a little bit.
Yeah,
Some hydromen like that.
Which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, and then the nozzle, they didn't have a lot of time, but got it on and found the flap.
Yeah. So listen, again, they'll take that 816 right now. They know they can build off it, but that's a nice number for them right now.
All right, Artie, talking about that, Jackson just had you at 253 on the stick. Nozzleman didn't have a whole lot of time. You made it tough on him. He had a nice hit. Good run. Tell us about it.
It felt good. We came in a little deep at Seahose, so it felt good to come back and just put up a good number for the day. But like I said, I have my brother down there. If he hits the target right on time, we get a better number.
Oh, that's your blood. Oh, so you put a little pressure on him then.
Oh, yeah, we like to have a little fun with each other. It's fun. It's a good time.
Exactly how it should be. Good job.
Thank you.
Just don't start jumping over the hose.
You don't know anything about that pressure, right, Art?
Nah, not at all, Len. Copeg off the line. Charlie Fitch bringing him in. Let's see if Chris Brandt can do here. Chris is off the truck. Tacks the hydrant. He puts it across the street. Goes back. Curb the curb for the water. Nozzleman's now waiting up top. I thought Chris had a real nice look at it. Attacked it well.
Great drive. Good
Water
drive
on
by
the
Charlie
flat.
Fitch. Put him right there.
So
the Expos don't hit.
Time for the Yellowbirds. 13.39. 13.39.
So I noticed the Yellowbirds run with the adapter pointing down a little bit. Again, I don't have a whole lot of experience at the other end, but
programs, the Termites from New Hyde Park.
everybody likes it a little bit different and interesting angle.
Hey, quickie there for you, Lenny. When you raced, did you run the 45? You run a 22? What'd you guys run back then?
I was down by the target. I didn't pay attention
No,
to
but
that
you-
stuff.
you
That's
knew-
the
you
easy
knew what
end.
you guys did.
Doesn't
I mean,
matter what they ran. No, I think they ran a 45.
I mean,
Yeah, they ran a
I watched
45.
North Lindy for years, and they always ran like the straight or the 11 and a half, 22 down the track. I mean,
No, we were more of a 45 to my memory,
right.
but
It made it easier for the Hydro man, but I just ask it, just let people know that there's different ways you can do that.
without a doubt, Billy, and it's, some guys that's personal preference, I guess, for the Hydroman. Other guys think you get a better water flow coming off of a different angle. So it's, it's all what you subscribe to, I guess.
I'm with you. I mean, we were always a 45 team, and we never knocked anyone's socks off. So I'm kind of leaning towards the straight.
Artie, I don't think Kenny Gass is going to be too happy with him today, is he?
Are you kidding me? Kenny Gass was fantastic. I was blessed to run with one of the best Hydromen I've known in Nassau County history. And he never missed. I mean, fantastic.
I want to do a shout out to the people that are here at the drill. There are ladies going around selling 50/50s. They're not shy. Don't you be shy. Spend some money. It's all for a good cause. Maybe one of you guys can pass that on to the PA announcer. Let them know the 50/50 is being sold as we speak.
All right, now we have the New Hyde Park Termites on the line. Mike Athenas, he's got to drive them in here.
Yep.
We're going to watch him hit this hydrant here, and then we got
Devon's on hydrant. John Tone on nozzle.
Devon's on the hydrant.
Just outside. They
Artie's
came in
coworker.
sixth place in Seahose. See what they do here. Mike bringing him in into the hard break. Fishtail a little bit. Devon is off. Got water in the hose. See what they can do up top. John
Haircut's
Catone
got it.
makes the attack. Nozzle on. I like his approach there. Nails
Oh,
on the
haircut.
target.
A little left. Brings it back. Not a bad cleanup.
Time for the Termites. 8.79. 8.79.
879, our second 8 of the day.
Next team on the line will be number 5, the All Henrys from Henrietta.
So a 285 on the stick right there.
Okay.
Nice hookup.
Looks like Mike's giving
Put him
him
in
a
the
little
money right
time
now.
there. I mean, I've seen Mike drive a lot harder than that.
Yep.
But hey, it's a good shot. You
Hey,
give it 13
listen,
and 8. There's
their
two
first-
drops tonight, so
Yeah.
not a bad job by Mike Athenas, giving him a good drop.
Devin putting water in the hose both contests. So, listen, they'll take the 13 and the 8. That's something to build off of. They know they can take both of those numbers
And Nassau County needs that team to come out and race some events with us this year.
and get them close to the 13 flat, 8 flat number.
Henrietta coming down. They got this old truck. What kind of old truck is that? Anyone know what that is? I love this truck. As a kid, I used to watch them race with that thing, and I love it. It's got that big bulbous nose on it, and it's got those fenders on it. I mean, I love old looking beef rigs that like you guys had in Bayshore back in the day.
Open cab.
Just like the old Bayshore.
Yeah.
This got to be like what,
It's a
59, 60 somewhere in there.
46 Ford. Come on,
that.
Billy.
I don't. That's
Thought
why
you were
I'm
on your game.
I'm asking. I'm throwing it out to you guys. Here they go. Henrietta
So
on the
let's see
line.
if they can keep their momentum going.
The whole
Again,
Henrys.
531 got them 4
They've-
in B ladder.
they've
904 got them 4 in C ladder, and a 12.6 got them 3 in COs.
They've scored
They're
3
on
events in a
right
row.
now. They're on.
See
3
if they
events
can
in a
keep their
row.
momentum going.
Here they go. You got this one, Artie?
Yep.
All you, buddy. You talk it. Take us to it.
Like Josh Marshall still getting set on the back of the truck with his
Yeah,
coupler.
imagine that.
There
Takes
he
his
goes.
time. Here we go.
Chuck Marshall rolling out. Truck fades out to the middle of the course a little bit. Josh is going to have to come inside. Water's in the hose. Josh Luke's going to have to get busy up top. They got to run a little bit. Going to have to get busy. Oh, he gets it and it blows
Oh!
off. It didn't. The water almost got to the target. Now it's up. He had the nozzle on.
Time for the old Henrys. 15.41. 15.41.
Hey,
Artie, it
nice
looked like
try,
he might
nice
have
try
caught
there.
The
a
next team on the line will be number 6 on your programs, the Pea Pickers from Point Pleasant.
maybe he caught a 16th of a thread there, and
Yeah.
and he got a burst. Maybe enough to trip it, but it didn't last long.
Yeah, I thought it reached, but he would have had to really be dead on it.
It was close. It was very close.
And then it comes off. What'd you get on a handle on?
I had 56,
Okay.
so they were all over it on this end. And
So right
let's
there,
face it,
Oyster Bay's 53. So
you run a hot stick here in Hempstead and B-hose, you have to be flawless. I thought, honestly, from where I was standing, I thought the guys threw the brakes on a little heavy when they got off the truck, Artie. Didn't quite attack it the way they could have. Didn't
Yeah.
quite get up in that coupling as quick as they should have. Might have cost them a few tenths.
Again, Len, you're back there. I think they're off on the other side of that white line, the 25 feet before. I think their first steps down are on the other side of that white line, okay?
But I think they stopped hard when they hit. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. Where I know here running, if you want to run a shot, I want my feet off just on the other side of that white line. I wanted my feet to touch,
But I don't.
just at the white line or just
You want one
inside
step.
it.
You want one step on that line.
And you know what, Artie, we're and Billy too. We're nitpicking a little bit,
Yeah.
but you got to make up for the driver sometimes.
Oh,
you know,
there's
you're
no
saying
doubt. There's
maybe
no
he
doubt.
could have been up 3, 5, 6
Listen,
feet,
he still-
but
he
you
had
got to
it.
know. Let
He
me
had it
finish.
on.
Let me
All right,
finish.
boys.
Listen, he
Listen
had
up.
it on.
Here we go. We have the Point
You
Pleasant Pea Pickers on the line.
Got to know where
6
you're getting
points going
off
into
and
the
let it
contest.
flow.
6 point Pea Pickers. Here they are. They're on the line. They're revving it up.
Bob Catone bringing him
Coming
in.
off.
Nice speed into the hydrant in the hard brake. Tax the hydrant. Oh, he looks like he crossed it. Had to go back. Had a double clutch on the stick. They're going to wait for a little bit of water up top. Oh, he
Wow.
looked up. He thought he had it on. He didn't. He had to look back down, and then the water caught him. So he had time off the double clutch and the hydrant.
He turned 3 times on that nozzle. I thought it was on.
I thought he went.
Oh, my gosh.
He went click turn like he was set, and then
Time
realized.
for the Pea Pickers. 15.69. 15.69.
Hey, Lenny, while we have you, did we get a story on why they didn't run ladders?
Yeah, just C ladder. They ran B ladder. They didn't run C.
Why?
One of the.
The next team on the line will be number
Oh, good,
8.
thank you.
The Flying Dutchman from West Sayville.
So one of the diggers got hurt on the B ladder shot, and they just didn't. And for Point Pleasant, they didn't want to push it for the C. B ladder they ran in no time. C ladder they didn't run.
So I had pointed
God,
290.
That's gotta hurt. I mean, you come down here all the way from upstate, and you don't run your 2 big shots. I mean,
So again, the ladder went a little sideways.
sorry to Point Pleasant for you guys. Mike Passaro, my nephew, my boy toy. I love that guy. He's
Wow.
fantastic. Oh gosh, I got here too late. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back into this.
Sounds like you might have a video at home.
Oh, I got some videos. You'll love them.
So the Dutch come to the line.
Oh, I got some Dutch videos. You gotta love my Dutch videos. Let's get back into it here.
14 points in the
And-
lead, coming off a 509 B ladder and an 895 C ladder and a 1249. They've gone 14 of the last 15 after not scoring in three-man ladder, with Danny Tenney slipped as the first man.
I'll tell you, a heavy number here. Good shot of putting this one away. I mean, put it away
they're not
early.
going to put it away because the knockers are still around with 12 right behind them, so
Yeah,
they would have to see what the knockers do. But
They are tough.
if they want to try to create some separation, they're going to want to put up a heavy shot here.
They're starting out kind of in the middle of the track a little bit, like they usually do.
Yeah,
They're about 10 feet in, as usual. Let's watch what happens. So let's watch how Mike attacks his hydrant. I mean, boy, he gets off as fast as anyone I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Let's let him go.
Frank Miller rolling it out. In the hard break, Michael is off, makes the attack, waters in the hose. See what Joe Fuente can do up top. They have to run a little bit, making the attack. Nozzle, no, he misses.
My
And
gosh.
on the swipe, again, he had to run a little bit, and on the swipe, he got blown off, so the target goes up there.
Time for the Flying Dutchman, 13.61, 13.61.
Artie, I had 241 on the Open.
The next
You-
team on the line will be the Westerners from West Hempstead.
You're a nozzle man here in Hempstead. And the guy opens at 241. Boy, oh boy, I mean, you got to be flawless. And I didn't see many mistakes there, but
No, it was
that
not.
is
It
tough,
wasn't
man.
much.
That is tough.
They went hard after. I mean, like you said, Lanny, there was nothing up there. That was one step, one swipe. Better be on.
Yeah, just as Joe was coming across, he gets blown off. Definitely some frustration, I'm sure, sitting in there. So, again, just go 816 Oyster Bay holding on to first place right now. Goes to that 879 New Hyde Park in second place. And then we just got some high numbers. We go 13-3, Copeg 13-6 for the Flying Dutchman. And then the 14 of North Merrick holding fifth right now. So
a lot of work to be done here. I mean,
still have three
Artie, I'm
teams-
trackside with JR from the Yellow Hornets. Ran with them years ago. Knows about the great water here. JR, what does this nozzle team have to do to be able to get the nozzle line after a stick like that?
Slow down the hydrant, man. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's so fast. The water's quick. The hydromen are getting off right on top of the hydrant, and something like Michael Mara hitting a hydrant like that, you got one shot up there.
Thanks, JR.
Kenny Brome bringing him in. John is off. He reaches out. He has some speed. Kenny's even deep up top.
Wow.
Craig gets set. Water is on. So there was a lot of heat at the hydrant.
Yeah, that was a wing and a prayer right there.
Yeah, John
Time
didn't have
for the
much of a shot.
Westerners, 10.24, 10.24.
Give it a shot. They went hard. I mean,
They went way hard.
Joe Hunter drill. You go hard, go home.
Yeah.
From North Lindenhurst.
So that's third place right now, though, that 10-24. You know, John, you can see as he got off, he knew he was deep with speed. He just stuck the arm out to see if he could catch it. I think if he caught it, it would have been either one of those ones where you catch it, you have to go back and get the stick because he had so much speed.
Yeah, that was a reach out. And
He had one of those early this year in Seahose, but he jammed it out. I can't believe he got it at the which was
Tri-Town?
at the Tri-Town drill. He jammed it on, and he couldn't get it. But oh my God, it was how he leave his arm on the hydrant. I don't know. Great job, but just a little too hot there for him.
yeah, but now North Lindy here with a real opportunity
Yeah, to jump, you know, they
This is
can
it.
to
jump in
make
the
some
first
hay
place.
for sure. I mean, 879 is second, right?
Yeah,
12 points for that?
So, you know, 816's out there. You know, that's in their ballpark on a really smooth shot. They know they can go on a heavier number. Are you dialing it back, playing the game? Are you saying, let's make sure we put water in the hose here?
It's the All-Star game. We're going for it there.
One of their best races, too, right, guys? I mean,
Listen, it's been a very good race for them.
Let's watch them go. It's
we'll run your practice shot, right? That's it.
14-12 going into this contest. West Savo's off the scoreboard, so
Tom-
good shot for him to put some up.
Tom Moran rolls out, coming in with some speed in the hard break. Chris Connell is formed. Water's in the hose. Ducky Fowler up top. They have to run a little bit. Ducky gets set. Targeted.
That's
And
a
then, you know,
first
he
place
had
shot.
Time for the Piston Knockers, 7.97, 7.97.
Money, 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 money.
So there's our first 7 of the day here at Disneyland. 2 twists coming up behind him, Len. Did you see that? Rolling
Yeah,
right up
They
the
did,
hose.
and it was quite a spray coming out of that nozzle. They did a good job with it.
From Central Iceland.
So you're talking the spray coming out of the nozzle. You can see 2 twists coming right up behind Ducky at nozzle. That's creating that spray because as it gets to its to his legs, it's creating a little bit of a kink, and it's throwing a spray, and he's not getting a true burst. He could probably get that 797 down to a 785 the way he actually hit that target if they don't have those 2 twists and he gets a truer burst at the flat.
Now, as an nozzle man, as Artie you were for years, I mean, you just pin that nozzle, right? You hold it down tight because you don't see that coming, obviously.
No, you're locking out and you're just putting it on where you think the flap is. That's just going to happen to you. There's nothing.
You have no idea.
All right, so guys, just quick. I'm down here sideline with Chris Connell, Hydra Man for North Lyndhurst. Chris, down 2 points going into B-Hose. So West Sable struggle a little. Tell us about your strategy.
You know, I try my best to not really pay attention to the point situation and just go out and run our shot. And we did that in the last 2 events. Tommy and Scott both did awesome jobs getting us where it's supposed to be, and ran it like we're supposed to. Just like
you guys are known as a B-Hose team. You just ran your practice shot.
Good job.
That's pretty much it. Both shots, B-Hose and C-Hose. So we got to keep it up.
Congratulations. You're right near the top. Thanks,
Okay,
Chris.
Hobos on the line.
Here they come.
Here we go.
Billy
6
Miller.
points for the Hobos.
Billy Miller back in the seat here for the B truck. Bringing him in nice and straight. Hard break. They are off. He comes across the face. He's got to go back. Just gets the water in the hose. Ryan Murphy now getting set up. He knows he's waiting. What's on the flat?
Time for the Hobos. 10.39 and 39.
A good B-Host contest there. We had some nice shots there, and we definitely
Move
changed
the equipment. Stand by for results.
the complexion of this drill in that contest.
You know,
for sure.
just watching that live, guys, I don't know if you could see it from up there. Looked like Scott the Hydra Man came in like Artie, maybe some extra hand motion, come in a little high and then came back down on it. I don't know.
Len,
Again, I don't run there, so I don't want
It's
to.
exactly where I thought when he got off the truck, the arm was out, the arm went in, the arm went back out, and
Yeah.
it didn't go back out into the same spot.
Yeah.
It looked like a little bit of indecisiveness.
Yep.
But I agree with you 110% that, he put the arm out, but he pulled it back in before he got there.
Yeah, maybe a little wasted motion. They can watch the video and figure it out, and then they'll get there.
The B-Hose contest. In first place with 5 points, the Piston Knockers. In second place with 4 points, the Teddy Boys. In third place with 3 points, the Termites. In fourth place with 2 points, the Westerners. And in fifth place with 1 point, the Westerners.
No, the Hobos.
The Hobos. The Hobos.
Correction, the Hobos from Central Islip.
There we go. All right. Tournament's shaping up. It's going to be a good one, that's for sure. We have some good times out here.
Just give you, before we'll do a couple of quick
Just
commercials.
for all you sitting in the stands, they are going around with 50-50s, and at this time, the winner will take home $775.
First place in the drill is North Lindenhurst now with 17 points. Second place, West Sable with 14. Third place is Henrietta with 11. Fourth place goes to Copeg with 8. And fifth place is now Central Islip with 7. Point Pleasant knocking on the door with 6. Go to a commercial. We'll be back for efficiency after this.
Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchman, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on. Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill Teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing, assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-51.
And we're back at the Joe Hunter Drill.
I don't remember.
Artie Susskind here, myself. And here we are. Get ready
back.
for the efficiency
Weir
contest.
Street. 85.
We have the North Merrick Stump Jumpers on the line.
So as we go to efficiency, 3 contests to go. 7:15 here in Hempstead, New York. Going to be done in daylight today, Billy.
North Merrick at 1.5 points. They'd like to get a couple more points here. This is the event that got them into the Joe this year.
Yeah.
Let's see what they can do. Red, white, and blue. I love these guys. Big crowd. Look at the bottom left here by the target side.
Yeah.
Always with a big thing. Here they go. North Merrick coming out, and they're off.
Good clean start. Water's in the hose. See if they can get it out. Put it on the flat. Water is up. Nozzleman still Surrey. Oh, he put it down.
Not good.
Lot of volume here. Pressure
Time for
and
the
volume.
stump jumpers. 10.871087. Next team on the line will be the Teddy Boys from Oyster Bay.
Already talk about controlling that nozzle.
Yeah, the nozzle man was a little late getting there. Back up, you got to set up early on this track. You got to get ready because that water will kick your ass here.
And you're right. His left hand was not on the nozzle until like the last 3 to 4 steps. Here, I'm at that white line 25 feet before my hand is on that, starting to search, starting to hone into my mark. Because I know the water can even catch me and start to come out before I even stop my run.
And you're getting a lot of water here in this contest. This is a pressure track. This isn't a volume track. So guess what? You want to set records in efficiency or a hose contest. This is your track.
No doubt.
But at what point do you start aiming, Art? Like how far out? I mean, the nozzle line's 25 feet away. You never really get quite there. What time do you start aiming?
Double white line. Start attacking.
Billy, you haven't had a lot of time in the nozzle. I'm asking Artie.
I'm going to 30 feet away. I'm really starting to hone in on the flap and where my hand is. You know what I'm saying? And starting to get into that ready position about 30 feet away.
Like I said, double white line, get ready. I can't.
So Oyster Bay on the line here.
Here they are.
Getting ready. They are off, making their attack to the hydrant. They got water in the hose.
Single stick.
See if he can put it on. He's set up top. And he
Nice
gets the
job.
flat.
Nice
So that's a
job.
nice shot.
In control, started
Nine
aiming
for
at the
the Teddy
right
Boys.
time. I liked it.
9.20.
Wow.
9.20.
That's a 920. That's a nice.
Next team on the line will be the Yellowbirds from Copeg.
That's a nice number for people to follow. I mean, smooth, nice and easy, no turn on man.
Yep.
Here you go, boys. Come and catch us.
9:20. Good contest back to back now for the Teddy Boys after the 8-16 and BOs. See if they can keep their points and momentum going.
But again, Artie, being an aficionado of efficiency the way you are, I've seen 8s not score here. You know, so 9-2 may hang in there with this amount of teams, but
I think it's going to be close. You know, I think, Lenny, when you go to 10 teams at a tournament like this on this track and efficiency, the odds of 9-20 placing are very good.
But 10 of the best teams.
Yeah, but
you're not just talking 10.
Like we already saw, like a fluke at the nozzle, somewhat. You know, when he put it down. So we've eliminated one already. Well, and New Hyde Park, I don't think is running the contest. So we got 2 out. Of the way.
And his Yellowbirds, good efficient team here.
Yeah.
They're young.
Again, I think the 9-20 will score points. I don't think it's getting first place. But as Charlie Fitch goes through the call off here, Yellowbirds in some lime green jerseys today.
Oh, Yellowbird.
Is sitting. Yellowbirds come in.
Hello,
them in. And Water is at the nozzle. A little high now on the flap.
Not
so
bad,
he was aiming high. He was
Time
up
for the
around-
Yellowbirds, 9.54. 9.54.
There you go. So
You
they
can-
need another team. That's another team out there.
Artie, you can talk about aiming high. The backup man, I have
On the
a
line will be the Termites from New Hyde Park.
I have a really good vantage point where I am right now. The backup
Great
man, I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he stumbled, leaned right down with his front
Correction
hand.
will be the Old Henrys from Henrietta.
So he leaned right down with his lead hand, and if you push the hose down behind the nozzle, man, the
going up.
nozzle's going to go up. So that led to exactly what you said happened. And again, I don't think it was intentional. Maybe he stumbled, but definitely affected by the backup man.
You were dead on there. I mean, if both men don't shoot the target, you're not hitting the target.
We would always say that the backup man is such a key man in this race, and he has to lay a straight pipe into the nozzle man. His hands go, towards the ground, shoot high. His hands go high, he's shooting low. That being said, we always said to that man running behind, your job is not to look at the target. Your job is to make that pipe bury your head into the back
Exactly.
of the nozzle man.
And when you do give that pipe, now you throw it at the nozzle man, right, Artie?
Yep.
Is he a little high? I mean, usually it's the tip of the nozzle being an inch up, down, left, right, but make it the nozzle man's responsibility. Don't let it be the backup guy.
Best backup man I ever ran with, Scruffy.
All right, here we go. We have the.
I heard good things about him. He was solid.
He was a great nozzle man in efficiency. So as a backup man, he knew exactly what you needed.
11 points on the line. Here comes Henrietta.
Henrietta coming down. Josh Marshall puts Water in the hose by himself.
Smacks it. A little slow.
Water's
Running
gonna catch
one
them
guy
up top. He's
short,
gotta get it
only
on-
running with
on
7.
the flap. And again, it caught him. That's the thing here. You don't have the leg speed to get out the hose.
Henry's 11.97. 11.97.
Anybody get a stick time up there? Mine can't.
Nah, that'd be slow. It was
I got
slow.
it.
He took his time.
The next team on the line will be number 6, the Pea Pickers from Point Pleasant.
Josh definitely didn't bury him. He took his time.
He's not killing
on
it.
that. It wasn't the normal Josh 294 single stick bury.
No,
he definitely gave him a chance.
And you're just looking at them manpower-wise. They just, coming to a course like this, they just don't have the legs to get the
Nope,
hose out.
not at all.
The
And
Water's
the,
catching Josh Fluke up top, and now it catches him, so he's not set, and then he start to get tossed a little bit.
And like I said, you need your legs. You really do on this track with this water pushing behind you. It's blowing out all the kinks behind you. This isn't a low pressure course like last night when we were in Baldwin,
Right.
where you could afford that little lapse. 'Cause it would get you there.
Right. The nozzle man's going to have that extra, half a second or a little bit less to get the hose out and get there and get set. You're not going to get the heavy number, but a team that doesn't have the legs, can take advantage of that situation.
Well, at least a clean one would have been good. Here we go. Next team
Point
up, we
Pleasant.
have the Point Pleasant Pea Pickers on the line.
6 points.
Dan
left.
Lott. Look at Dan Lott. He's still walking the course after all of these years. Veteran of the big Westbury party back in the 80s. Veteran of the first party champion logo.
Here they go. Water's in the
They're
hose. They're getting it out
Water's
on the
out.
street. And he's around the fairway. Go. Again, he's hitting it on the move. They cut in kind of early, so they're coming
Time
straight
for the
at
Pea
it.
Pickers, 9.33. 9.33.
A little miss on the target, but
It's a pretty good time for point. I really like the way they laid the hose coming out of the hydrant. They gave a nice little service loop, as we call it.
The next team on the line will be the Flying Dutchman from West Sayville.
So 920 Oyster Bay, 933, 954, the top 3 times. The 33 is Point Pleasant. The 20 is Oyster Bay, 33 Point Pleasant, and the 54 Copeg. As we flip the score sheet with 4 to go, West Sayville coming to the line, second place, 14 points, coming off a 13 in B hose there with a wash up top. So they're looking to get some momentum back and get back on the board with a shot.
West Sayville need a little momentum here. They dropped their lead, significant lead they had going into the B hose contest. They need something here just to get back in the game.
I'm a believer here at this course that you need to stay wide with the water, the pressure here. I want to stay wide and let that, if I cut over too soon, that water can force that loop behind me and then start to creep up behind me, and that loop then causes the nozzle man to can go side to side, because then you get the wiggle of the hose coming up in the hips. So if you can stay wider here and come over, I think you benefit more with the way.
So again, Artie's talking about the nozzle end, folks. Stay out on the wide part of the track, hit it from a little bit of an angle, and you got a better shot.
Here comes West Sayville making the approach. They got water in the hose.
Oh, crushed it.
But the stick was a little late, but it might
help
help
about
him.
50 feet in, and he puts it on the
Nice
flap, and they
shot.
blow a hose
Nice
right
shot.
after that. Mid-lane's got a hole in
For
it.
the Flying Dutchman,
Uh-oh.
9.15, 950.
So that moves into the first place slot in front of Oyster Bay's 920, pushing everyone downward.
So Artie, watching their run,
Next
I thought
team on the line will be the Westerners from West Hempstead.
the stick was a little bit late, but it may have been by design to let the guys get the hose out and let the nozzle man, be in control where he wanted to be in control.
Definitely not crushed. The hydro man pulled it out after he hit it, and when the stick went down. So he had a really good feed coming off there when he made the turn. When the stick went down, so it was no cake in the hydrant. And the water went right down. It was a nice job.
You can see Joe Quenza made his cut about 50 feet away at that double line as he came in. And again, he's a big boy up top that's going to be able to handle the kick here of the water. It's not going to toss him around much.
All right, we get the West Hempstead Westerners coming up next. They got 3 points. And let's see how they can handle this contest. They run more conventional. They're not like a Central Islip where they run way out there to the left and come back in with that big sweeping turn. All right. The Westerners on the line right now.
They're off. Make the approach to the hydrant. They got water in the hose. Getting it to the ground. Making their approach to the nozzle. On the flat. Best target hit of the day.
Shop. Good.
Time for the Westerners, 9.05, 905.
So we're chipping away here in this contest. So now we go 905 West Hempstead. 915 to the Dutch. 920 Oyster Bay.
The next team on the line will be the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst.
So
wow, this just tightened up a whole lot, this contest.
05, 15, 20, 33, 54 Copeg holding on in fifth place right now. 2 teams to go. North Lindenhurst coming off a 797 and a 1235. Back-to-back 5-pointers for the Knockers, putting themselves in the lead in this tournament. They were sitting with 7 coming out of ladders, go back-to-back 5ers, get themselves 10 to 17. 3 up on the Dutch right now.
Here we go.
Dutch sitting with 18 if the contest ended the way it is, so they would take the lead if the Knockers don't score here.
Knockers with some momentum coming here. You get 5 points here. Let's see what happens to Motor Pump on this track here.
Yeah, this is getting fun, guys. And Motor Pump is always a crapshoot. I mean,
track.
How can you predict Motor Pump? You really
No.
can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you got to lean on the teams that practice here, but other than that, there's no
This isn't no
rhyme or
Riverhead.
reason. What's that, Bill?
This isn't no Riverhead. This is a lousy track for Pump.
Tom Moran makes his strut across the track, getting ready for the start.
That's a strut and a half. Coming off.
Here they come. Chris Connell making the approach. Water is in. They're getting it
the
out.
stick was a little
Oh, they
big
got a
loop.
loop. They're going to
Big
get tugged,
loop.
and they're going to be far away. He gets it on the flap. He saves it.
Time for the Piston Knockers, 9.45, 945.
So he saves it, getting him in
Next team on the
the...
line will
What
be
a
the
save.
Hobos from Central Islip.
So that
So you talked about a loop, Artie. I didn't see it. It definitely looked like it affected them on the nozzle end. What did you see?
Yeah, so
giant loop.
And back at the hydrant, it just Len, so you know that's 5th place right now. So that's holding on from 1 point that bumped out the Kopech 54.
Okay.
So back at it looked like somebody dropped the hose, like maybe the first coupling man. As you can see, there's a lot of water on the track. I don't think he even got his coupling on all the way to where he would want. He dropped the hose. Now, by him dropping the hose and not being able to stay with it and pull it out, they had probably 10 to 15 feet of a loop stay down there. And so Ducky was only able to come up, right across. Well, he was probably about 45 feet if you're looking at where his nozzle, where he dropped the water. So about 45 feet from the target. And he did a good job from that distance salvaging it. That's a tough spot. I've been there. When you come up short like that, now you're like, all of a sudden you get that tug.
Yeah, but you don't know what's coming.
You don't
obviously.
You get a tug.
And Hoseley, in this race, I think, out of all of them,
Yeah.
Hoseley and efficiency is everything.
Yeah, well, motor pump, it's pretty key. But
It's pretty important, too, but
Hey,
the
it
pump
cost
can
him-
blow it out a little, not in efficiency.
It cost him 12 feet of ground with that loop. The big loop was by the first line up there, about 25 feet in front of the hydrant. The rest of the guys got it out, but like I said, he did a great job of just hitting the target from where he was.
And here come the Hobos, the teams. One of the teams that just dominated efficiency
Right.
for the last
7 points
20
already.
years
They
in the
need a
sport.
big hit here. They want to get back in it.
The Careless Whisperers on the line. Here they go.
Ryan Murphy getting ready to take off running hydrant. Looks like Eric Miller up top running nozzle. Those Millers have a history of hitting targets up there, Len. They got water in the hose.
Oh, wow. Good smack. Best
They run
strike.
again.
Look
They
at the
run
foot
from the other
speed,
side. He
Artie.
makes
Look
his
at the
cut
foot
in.
speed. Is he in control?
I know.
He is, but he goes high. Oh, and he finds it at the end.
Gotta hit that.
Looked really close to the line.
10.64.
Could
I'll
you
tell
see
they-
anything?
They were there fast, though. That's
this
a
kid's got
precursor to the
wheels.
season. Look out, boys. Those guys getting the hose out fast. Go to efficiency
Move
contest.
the equipment. Stand by for results.
Wow, 5 for the West.
So it's going to be 5 points for the Westerners, 4 points for the Dutch, 3 points for Oyster Bay, 2 points for Point Pleasant, and 1 point for the Knockers, which is going to put them in a tie, 18-18.
Results of the efficiency contest.
With the Dutch.
In first place with 5 points, the Westerners from West Hempstead. In second place with 4 points, the Flying Dutchman. In third place with 3 points, the Teddy Boys from Oyster Bay. In fourth place with 2 points, the Pea Pickers
Second
from Point
for-
Pleasant.
what's the difference?
And in fifth place with 1 point, the Piston Knockers.
All right, people.
just-
We'll get right back to you for the motor pump contest.
Just going to give you one quick last thing here. Len, you still with us? Is Lenny out there? We lost him?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just talking to a few guys. I had to turn off the mic for some salty language, but go ahead.
So, Len, just coming back here to efficiency there, that last shot. I'm going to say Eric Miller, welcome to Hempstead. So he's 17, hasn't run here. I'm going to tell you this, that's never going to happen to him again here.
Well, I was further back, Artie. You sure he never ran here as a junior?
They don't run any junior tournaments here, Len.
Okay.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
So, they're running Ridge, CI.
So he got an education today. Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
he definitely got an education. He's not going to make that mistake again. The mistake was, I think his hips were still a little open. He made a nice, good, solid approach in, and Jake's behind him. But I don't think, if he goes back and looks at it, I think he would maybe just turn his hips a little bit and not allow himself to be twisted. And if he does that, he puts the water right on the flap. So it's something he's going to learn. And listen, there's a lot of knowledge over there. They're going to point it out to him. But I don't think he's ever run with that kind of pressure coming out behind him.
So, from what I saw, and again, I was way back, I asked, I thought he might be long. They said he really wasn't that close. Could he have set up a step or two earlier? Would that have helped him?
I don't know if it's about setting up. I think
He was there.
I think it was more balance and stabilization.
Definitely had a speed. He was ready. He had
All right,
He had
well,
time to
folks,
start.
you've heard it from Billy Cornell, the
He's fast enough to
nozzle
get
man
there.
extraordinaire in efficiency. So pay
He was
attention, take
definitely-
your notes.
He was definitely there, people.
Billy has spoken.
All right, we're going to be back for some Mo Pump after this.
170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangroupapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is a Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors.
Will be the North Merrick Stump Jumpers. Just a reminder, there is a mandatory 10-second overtime in this event.
Okay, here we are. We're at the Joe Hunter Memorial Drill. We have the motor pump contest, 571. As we said, is the Joe Hunter Memorial Drill record. Our first team today is the North Merrick Stump Jumpers with 1.5 points going into today's contest. Hempstead, not known as a big pump track. As we all know, it's a electric pump. We're not getting that volume you get at some of the upstate tracks or the Suffolk tracks, as we say. And here they are. They're on the line right now. Everyone's getting on the line. We get a couple of revs on the engine.
North Merrick getting ready to take off.
Artie will take you through it.
Paul Wilder's on the gas, rolling in. Across the timing light, guys are off. Water is through the truck. Puts it down just across the line. Taking a little bit to get there. And on the flap. Woo! You know what?
Time for the Stump Jumpers, 7.24. 7.24.
That's a
Next team on the line will be the Teddy Boys from Oyster Bay.
So they run the contest, to me, textbook-wise, as far as setting it up. The question mark loop, guys getting out, the point where they're going. And again, with the setup, Lenny, you would know better than me. I don't know, is that the same pump or similar pump that you guys had in that truck years ago?
I don't know for sure what they've done over the last 5 years, but all I know is that was a textbook run, as you said, hooked up nice, got to a good spot, got the flow, good hit on the target. Yep. 7-2 here in Hempstead. Not smoking hot, but that's a good solid run.
So the only thing I change on that shot here, I might give that little gap of getting on the gas. Thought he got on the gas.
Yeah, sometimes teams wait on that, Artie, and I guess there's a philosophy behind it.
Maybe get another 2 steps over the line.
Well, but I'm not even worried about getting him 2 steps over the line. You know, you go run at Ridge or run at CI, you run that way, they're going to run a nice shot.
Sure.
But here, I would almost want to see that driver give it that little, it's almost like he sees the water get down, get that pump filled in the truck before you get on the gas.
You're not going to hurt the guy with the pump here.
Right.
Not on this track. I mean, you're at Riverhead, you're at Ridge. You get on that thing, yeah, you can throw somebody around. But on this track, you're not. You got 3 guys on the nozzle. Get on that thing. Get on it and hit that target with a pump. That's what you got to do here. 724. That's just a regular motor pump shot here at Riverhead. Riverhead, I'm sorry.
Riverhead.
Woo! Sorry about that.
Good thing he's on our side.
Here we go. Teddy's boys on the line.
You passed Shinnecock Canal today?
Yeah, we're getting ready to play some golf.
Here we go. Teddy boys coming in. They are off. Water is through the truck. He waits a little second. They go down. They get across the line. Puts it on the flap.
Nice shot.
Let's see if
for the Teddy Boys, 6.90. 690.
Now, same thing we were talking about there.
There's the difference.
They got 2 steps over, and the guy pumped it hard.
On the line will be the Yellowbirds from Copeg.
He pumped a little bit later.
Pumped later. The water was through the truck. Now the truck is full, and,
Right.
and now you nail it.
So that's the difference of the 6.9 to the 7.2 in those two shots. It's really controlled almost by the driver.
Exactly. And he got on it a little harder. Once
Right.
that water came through, he got on, and not a bad target shot either. A little low, but the driver got on the gas a little more and pulled up, nailed the target. Good job here. 690 at Hempstead. Let's see how that holds up with our.
But
next
you know,
8
again,
games.
they came in under control. Noselman knew exactly where he was going, raised it at the right rate. Again, a nice, smooth run.
This is the Oyster Bay Teddy Boys, the Nassau County team, has raced on this track many times, so they know what they're dealing with here. So,
Yeah, Billy, you say they raced on this track many times. There's a couple of guys on that truck, but there's got to be more than half that have never raced here, I'm guessing.
well,
this is their first.
It all boils down to the driver. I
This
mean,
is
the
their
driver
first.
knows.
This is
that's
their
the
first
hunter, right?
It's their first hunter drill ever, correct?
First hunter drill ever, and they got Darryl, they got Billy Billy Murphy. You got Joe Boy in the team. You have 80 years of experience between those three guys right there that have run this track. And Darryl practiced here endless times with the Turtles. So let's just give them the benefit of the doubt that they know what the hell they're dealing with.
No, I get it, and that goes to a point, but you got a lot of inexperience on that team. And again, we've talked about their coaching and the confidence they've given these guys, and it's paying off.
And, they had 7.5 points coming in, a 690. That's a nice number to throw up here on this track early in the game.
Every week you see them in a certain contest or two take steps in the right direction.
Yes.
Every
they
week.
started running some good pump already, right? 2 years ago, maybe. Didn't CI Day threw up a 6?
But it's just again, to me, it's every week there'll be two contests. It's not going to be the same two contests from the week
They'll
before.
blow something up, right?
So you like they ran the 816 today. They run the 920. So you're like, all right, there's two, but they can run B ladder and they can run C hose. So if they just
Right.
get to the point where they start hitting 4 or 5 contests in a day.
And then look at the 680 at B ladder, and you wonder, well, what's going on there?
Right.
Just
Well, the truck slid
get-
through a little bit. on
Yeah,
it.
I'm just saying, but those are the things that wreck anybody's day. But hey, coming out of efficiency, they still got 7.5 against the big boys.
If they can get to 4 or 5 contests, they're going to be a double-digit team every week.
Artie, from what you hear, I know you're in the loop, Art. Like, do they have a
Artie's
plethora of men? They have 10, 12, 15 guys.
They have.
Is
They're
everything
back to
working
having
good
10
for
to
them?
12 guys, but they have athletes and guys that are. They have guys that are serious about racing that
They're
want to go
all
to the
in,
next level.
all in.
They're all in.
Okay, here we go. Copic Yellowbirds, 8 points coming in. Half point ahead of the Teddy's boys for 4th.
Cross the timing light off the truck.
Bam.
Water is through.
Oh, good shot.
Gets across the line, sets up. He's waving at it. Now he's
Nice
got
job.
it.
He
Started
brought it
out a little bit
Time
left. He
for
brought
the
it back quick.
Yellowbirds, 7.07707.
So
That was
second.
Left, right.
Yeah.
Nice job bringing
But
it
he-
back.
but he brought it back quickly and got it online.
Henry's from Henrietta.
And like we say, you're not doing that at Central Islip. You're not doing that at Riverhead. You're not doing that at a big pump. You're not doing Lyndhurst.
Listen,
You're not bringing that back that's
No.
6 inches. You're going for a ride.
3 pump shots and 3 very Hempstead-like pump numbers.
All good solid runs, 724, 690, 707. And we have the Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
We have the Henrietta Henry Zorn. This is their
What's that
shot
song mean
coming
to
up.
you, Billy? Tell us
Oh.
about the history of you
He's
having
thinking,
that song.
he's thinking about Neil Diamond and Blue Jeans.
When I think about that song, I think about you and your dad dressed with ascots.
This one time at
winning
band camp?
your state championship that you couldn't win as a racing man. So you had to win it.
Oh.
You had to win
Well,
that.
first of all,
as a-
hold on.
as
Hold
a
on. His
parader.
dad has a state
Him
tournament.
and his dad.
But his dad is a state
I know, but his
championship.
dad's a state champion as a racer and
a parader.
And a what'd you guys win for?
Well,
color guard.
we just had we actually had a celebration last night with Henrietta in town, and
I
Cookie
was invited.
Gombert
I wasn't invited.
became the first Lifetime Achievement Award winner of the Wildcat Association Award for winning 3 state championships as a drill team member.
What we
Also
got?
winning 1
What 3?
best appearing with our fire department in 1994. And yes, Billy, in 2014, he wore the cummerbund like some other of us, and he is a state parade champion as well.
Oh,
enough with
cutest
this.
guys.
Enough with this parade talk. Let's go back to racing.
Okay, let's go here. Here's your
So
cover.
Billy
your
brought it
cover
up, Artie,
Wolverine.
not me.
Motor pump. Now Josh going to run single-handedly here. Len, does it look like?
It's the way he usually
Yeah,
goes.
coming
Looks
into the
like it.
hydrant by himself.
Coming on in.
Coming in nice and tight. They are off. Josh is down.
Oh, nice.
179
Off the
open.
back of the truck. Oh, he's high. Comes down
not
on
bad,
it.
Not bad. Not bad.
A little high.
For Henrietta, 7.487. 740.
You're right, Artie. An eyelash high was Josh Fluke. I think could have got a few steps further.
The Pea Pickers from Point Pleasant.
Because of the water situation here at Hempstead. Again, they don't run here a lot.
But, again,
could have went a few more steps.
Get back to you, Artie. Same thing. You run that shot at CI, that's a mid-6 all day long.
Let's just go back a second here and look at they're running out of the back of the truck. So their discharge is coming out of the back of the truck, not coming out of the side of the truck. That's going to impede Josh Fluke from getting up the street. So, again, if we're running at Lindenhurst, it's not going to work. It's going to work there because he's going to get to his mark. He's shooting a further difference, but he has their pump has the water that it can throw.
But
he can't throw the water here to get to the target.
It saves you a man. If you're short a man,
right,
you can hook up and run the house at the same time. Think about it.
Right.
I've never run that way, Artie. I don't know that you have either. I know you study film and stuff.
I just looked at it. That's the first thing I got.
I wasn't asking you, Billy. I was talking to Artie, but okay.
Okay,
no, it's to both of you. I'm joking around. It's to both of you, but I don't know if it hurts you for getting to where you want to get to. I know it gets the hose out better. You don't have to have that big loop off the side.
You don't go to the question mark.
The loop goes out in the back, right? But I don't know if it impedes you from getting down the track. I don't know that much about it.
I think it does a little bit because now that water starts to get in that hose. It's getting weighed down. There's no more when the water gets into the hose and the other one, there's still almost guys pulling it up the street line. You know what I'm saying? And giving you that slack at the end. He's got no slack.
All right, so here we go. We get the Point Pleasant Pea Pickers on the line. Our first 4 teams, we have a 748 as 4th place. The 707, 724, and the 690 in the lead with the Oyster Bay Teddy's boys. Point Pleasant on the line right now, and let's see what they can do. There's a lot of activity. We might need some maxi pans on the line to get some of that water run. I don't know. There's some people standing around looking at it. I don't understand.
Don't we run in the rain?
I know. I was getting at it.
No, it looks like the way they're pointing. Maybe this, again, something could have leaked maybe out of the transfer case.
There's our first tally of the day.
To me, that would be there's some kind of fluid that leaked down, and that really is in the last 2 steps.
Yeah, you know what though, Artie? That looks really close to the hydrant, doesn't it?
But it could have ran. Again, there was some water there. I think it just might have ran down
with the pitch
crown
of the
road.
With the pitch of the track, I agree. But what they're trying to dry up is really close to the hydrant. And, of course, that's where the hydrant man
we all know that
the turn-on man plays.
There's a little trough right at the hydrant here. In practice here, race here before. It's a little thing there, but guess what? That's what we deal with every day you practice here around here. It's come on. We run a motor pump in the rain. Let's go. Get it on. This is Joe Hunter drill. Let's get it on.
The turtles have spoken.
Uh-oh, they got the green light. Look at that in the front. They got some green lights.
Look out, now, Billy.
Some strobes going. They're loading the pump right now.
Looks Westbury.
There's the New Hyde Park's not running, so they're loading that pump right now. That's how they did it.
Wow. Throwing everyone under the bus.
I always do. Don't you worry about me.
I know.
You don't want to play Call of Duty with me. Here we go. Point Pleasant off the line, coming in. Artie got it?
Yep. They are coming to the timing light. Off the truck, cross the light. Same effect. Oh, he a little late on the stick. He gets across the line. Set up waiting for the water. Right on the stanchion. No, I can't even see it. He doesn't
Hold it up, gentlemen. You have overtime.
He was on the right stanchion the majority of the time.
All right. Way right. You're right. Absolutely.
They will stick with their 8 points. Carry them forward going to the last contest.
So, guys, again, a hydrant man turning on by himself. A little deliberate. 2:12 when he opened. 5:54 when the water came out. But, I don't know. I think I saw the arch grow an inch or two with the way he watered it. So, a little high on the target.
Yeah, it was way right. Maybe a little high even. But
way high.
just getting at it. All right, now let's go. Last 4 teams coming in. We have our 18-point team, West Sable Flying Dutchman, in the lead. Right now, needing a big shot with the Knockers banging on the door, two teams behind them.
All 4 of these teams can run motor pump here.
And the West Hempstead Westers in the way. It's their home track. We know they can run it here. And the state champs always lurking.
So we have 1-6 on the board, right? The 690. We go 707, 724, 748. How many 6s will we see by the end of this contest? There's 1 now. How many by the end?
It's a tough number here, 6 6s. Guess what? We're gonna see 3.
3 total.
We're gonna see
2 more.
West Sable's gonna get, and I have no doubt that Vinny Bogart's gonna run 5 steps over that line and show us how it's done tonight and win first place.
Is that what you're saying, Billy? 5 steps?
5 steps over that line, and he's going to crush us.
5 steps means what, like 15 feet? Because I'll measure it. I want to see how close you are. I think you're going to be close.
5 steps over the normal nozzle line, and he's going to run a 6:55.
And a 6:55.
I'm going to call the number 2.
Artie, he's dropping it down.
Hey, Twinkle Toes Gombert over there when you used to run pump. And your,
Yeah.
in your high
I wasn't
top,
going 5 steps over the line.
In your
I
high
got
top
a little
Reeboks.
further here, but it wasn't 5 steps.
In your high top Reeboks.
So are we on Are we on Facebook tonight? What are we on? I mean, last night
Facebook Live.
Chris Murphy was so good last night to explain that 8,000 times to us that we were on Facebook Live to Australia and everyone else.
I'm not on Facebook, so I don't know how
I
that
don't
works.
know. That's why I'm wondering if we're out there tonight, how that's working out.
I thought we were just talking amongst the three of us.
Artie, my claim to fame here
we are
is
so much better that way than knowing that we're on the clock. Here
you know,
they go.
You know what we got to do, Bill? The next time we play golf together at South Hempstead's outing,
you're
we're
gonna
going to bring
that up.
Fred in a cart and bring the whole crew. We'll go out there and do a whole day from Rockville Center.
Careful what you wish
South
for. Here
Hempstead.
come the Flying Dutchman.
West Sable Flying Dutchman, the current state record holders on the line for this event.
Frank Miller bringing him in.
Coming in.
Water is through the truck.
Oh, there we go.
Joe Quinza gets out, sets up. He's on the flap.
That's a 6 right there.
Hey,
Time
Frank.
for the Flying
Wow.
Dutchman. 6.53. 6.50.
Close to your
Solid
55
shot.
that you were calling for there,
Next team
Bill.
on the line will
Very
be the
close.
Westerners from West Hempstead.
Frank Miller running the seat by himself up there, Len. See a lot of teams put somebody in the seat.
Yeah, no, Frank doing his own thing.
Come on,
doing
Frank,
his own
Frank could do it all. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I had them open at 162, and I'm not saying they paused, but
Hey, the man was
they kind of hit it just right, as West Sable always does,
the
and
man's
a
a
solid
detective
6 there for the
police
Dutchman.
force. I'm sure he can handle doing a couple things at once.
Listen, I always say this about Frank Miller. Frank Miller is a guy's name that doesn't get brought up a lot,
Never.
like racing history.
He's one of the best racer men
ever. This guy was a
I put
spiker.
him in the
He was-
top 2 ever.
He was digging for 20 years for Michael, okay? He's running nozzle and lighting targets up for 20 years. The guy's running a hydrant and motor pump. You know, he's running hydrant and efficiency. He's the middleman and ladder on buckets and just winning state tournaments. That's
And
all
no
he's
one-
doing.
and no one knows
and
who he is.
And they go, who is it? Who are you talking about? Come on.
And if Mike's not rocking 4s every day on the ladder, he's the number 1 racing man ever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's and no one even knows. And I guarantee
The
you,
guy's driving state
and
tournament.
he doesn't say a word. He never says a word. He goes back to the tent. If you shook his hand on the street, you wouldn't know who he was. But he's got more wins than anybody outside of Gary.
Yeah, exactly.
and fantastic guy.
Yeah.
Getting into this back again, we have the West Hempsters with 8 points. Home track here, home track advantage. They need something here to put themselves ahead of the other eight teams here to get back into the 3-4 point in the game. We have 2 teams with 18 and 11. And if they can put something on the board here, we have the whole Henrys of the 748 going to be out of the mix if the Westerners put a shot up right now, which would be nice to see.
So we got again 2 6s on the board, 53, 690. Then we go to the 7-0, 7-2, 7-4.
There we go. So good shot here by the Westerners would further their cause to come down the track on the home track at the end of the day. Here they come.
Kenny Brougham getting ready to bring him in. 50 feet. He's at the 25. They are off. Water is, he splashed at the hydrant. Tried to scoop now, get it back through, see if they can salvage something, but going to be tough on the flap.
Yeah, Artie, they went for the scoop.
7.68.
That's outside.
68.
They will carry
Yep.
their 8 points going forward.
They
Not
went
gonna
for this.
The next
They
team
went
on
for the
line
scoop,
will
Artie.
be
It wasn't there.
Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst.
Henry O'Henry's going to like that one. That takes them off the board, this one.
Now, Billy, this is the team you were saying was going to make noise, right? You weren't talking West Sable.
No.
You were
This
talking
is
North Lindy. I
definitely
think
the
maybe
team.
Artie misunderstood you before.
For
No,
you-
he just said 655. They ran a 653, so I just said they were
They
close
might have
to
thrown
his
a
number.
651 now. that's
This is the team Billy thinks is going to make some noise.
all. Why wouldn't they? They've practiced as much on this track as anybody in the history of this track. Great players. This is their 20th anniversary of the 4-peat back in the old days.
Yeah.
And the only reason why the 4-peat was a 5-peat was because some people upstate decided that looking over your shoulder mattered in the contest. Cost him 5 points at the state drill up there, which was a lousy thing, as we all know. Had nothing to do with the contest, and sometimes we just decide to call some rules that don't matter. Get very silly.
He's talking about
Billy stirring it up, Howard.
talking
Just
about
telling you how it works.
talking about Anthony Crash Calabro.
Yep, and that was a lousy thing to do somebody.
A gentleman in this sport.
Exactly. For a gentleman like that to be called, and come on, boys.
All right, so
Be a
speaking
better
of a
thing to
gentleman in the sport,
Let's get
I'm
back
waving
to
to
it.
you guys. You see where I am on the guardrail?
I do.
Look straight across.
Straight across.
Under the sun-drenched, or the sun-drenched stands, which are covered.
Yeah.
There's a guy about 5 rows up with a blue shirt and white pants.
Yeah.
With like some kind of cowboy
Blue
hat on. You
shirt,
talk about a legend. You see what I'm
white
talking about?
pants.
Willie.
Willie is in the house.
All right,
He's
here we go.
ready for his team. It's not this team. It's the next one. But
It's okay. The North Lindenhurst Piston Knockers taking the thing. Good rev up the thing. Who's driving today? We got Dudley driving? Or is it Scott Rice? Who's driving?
We'll see.
Artie's
Bringing it
got
in. Nice and straight. Across the 25.
Bam!
Willie's through the truck. Oh, he throws out the
my
discharge.
gosh. Are you kidding?
Blows the discharge.
Oh, wow. Did not see that coming.
No, that's not something that you see often.
There will be no time for the
it's
piston.
definitely Scott driving. I would
Failure
not
to
blame
complete
him.
the contest.
You can talk to North Lindenhurst after that one, Lenny. That was all you.
Yeah,
So-
that's going to go over big.
So I tell you, that's going to become a tall task now because North Lindy's going to just stick with the 18. West Sable most likely, and depending, is going to get 4 or 5. So North Lindy's going to have to win buckets with West Sable getting like 2 points or less to get the win.
It's tough.
It's going to change things here.
You know, talking about total points for the day, guys, we've seen West Sable this year jump out to
The
early
next team
leads.
On the line will be the Hobos from Central Iceland.
Jump out to early leads and not necessarily let other teams climb back in, but other teams have climbed back in and made it interesting by the end of the day.
Well,
this is an early lead. This is a late lead, and this is going to be a tough one.
Len,
It's almost insurmountable.
Len, I also think that's a product of the sport with not a lot of teams left racing it every week. So when there's only 10 teams there and you jump out to a lead, you mess up a contest and someone else gets 5. They close 5 points on you in one. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying, Art. And then, you know, you may not have the best team or the best time in a race, but you still steal 1, 2, 3 points.
Right.
So teams hang around all day.
Yeah.
So that's part of the product of
product
tournaments with less amount of teams.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's like running a battalion, Lenny. You have to stick around. You have to score points. You have to make time. You can't. If you're not clean 100%, but you still got to be clean enough to get a point. Get it in there, and you can't get frustrated. You have to finish the contest.
Basically, you have to score every race, and if you do score every race, you're going to be at the end. So.
All right, and here like you said,
score 3 points in every race. You get 24 points, and you win.
All right, here's the Hobos with 7 points coming in. That puts them in about 7th place right now.
But you
Coming
throw
in, but
any
down
kind
by
of
a half
6
point.
up there, and you're probably getting at least 4.
I'm just telling you.
Getting right to it. Getting right to it with you.
Third place in every race. You get 24 points. Harry Penny told me 1,000 times you're going to win most of the time.
That's worse than Bay's mantra. It's been that way for years with Joe Boy.
Oh, it's a Joe Boy talk to Harry.
Oh, Joe Boy, Vinny, it's all the same over there.
There's been
All right.
many gentlemen out there that have said that. A lot of our listening friends down in Florida.
Here we go. We
So
got
Hobos.
the Hobos online. You got it, Lenny. Take
Organized chaos coming our way.
Take it through us, Lenny.
You wanted me to do it?
You
All right.
got it, buddy.
Here come the Hobos. Last team to run motor pump.
The moon's out.
Trickling across the line. Stick is down. They got water. Nozzleman is set. Water out is good. Nice hit on the target. This
And it
should be a
blows off
6,
the
guys.
Time for
It's
the
right
Hobos.
there.
6.85. 6.85.
So that's good for second place. I had him 175 on the open, 540 water out. That's going to be good.
Good shot by the Hobos, getting 4 points out of that contest. Like you said, score some points.
Yeah. So that's going to be our third 6. Bill, you called 3 6s.
Yeah, Lindenhurst should have won it.
So we're going to go. Oh, that's 3 points. I just made a mistake there. So 5 points are going to go to the Dutch, 4 points to CI, 3 points to Oyster Bay, 2 points
Move the equipment.
to Copeg,
Results.
1 point
the motor
to
pump
North
contest.
Merrick.
In first place with 5 points, the Flying Dutchman.
You got it, Lenny.
In
Perfect.
second place with 4 points, the Central Iceland Hobos. In third place, with 3 points, the Teddy Boys. In fourth place, with 2 points, the Copeg Yellowbirds. And in fifth place, with 1 point, the Stump Jumpers.
You're watching this, Artie? We have some
Just an
logjam.
announcement, last call for 50-50s, last call for the 50-50. Thank you.
So total points going into the final contest: 23 West Sable, 18 North Lindenhurst, 11 Central Islip, 11 Henrietta, 10.5 Oyster Bay, 8 West Hempstead, 8 Point Pleasant.
Copeg.
Oh, 10, sorry, I missed that. So we'll go back. 11s, then we go to the 10 Copeg. My bad, sorry for the Yellowbirds. Tweet. 8 points West Hempstead, 8 points Point Pleasant.
3 and 2.5.
3 Norwide Park, 2.5.
Wow.
Stump Jumpers and a partridge in a pear tree.
We got some race for 4th and 5th in this contest.
Yeah, so
This
we got
is gonna be great.
23-18. North Lindy has got a win. West Hay will not score for the tie. And then we have 2 with 11, a 10.5, and a 10, and then 2 with 8. So
Wow.
we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams
2 spots.
battling it out for 3 spots.
3 spots. Fantastic.
That's
I love
what
it.
we want to see.
We call that racing.
As my boy Benny's getting set up over here with some buckets. And Fred, you ready to do a couple of bills?
And we'll come right back for
It's
buckets and
Boots,
final
Protect,
confusion.
and Dragon Fire Gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is Ladies' Night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchman, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Suskind or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill Teams. IWT is a Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State Drill Teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State Drill Teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com.
Okay,
all right,
here
so we are back. Billy, we just talked about it. Total points for the drill. We're going into buckets now. North Merrick, not quite on the line yet, but they're getting ready. Tell us about total points, Billy.
All right, folks, the moment we've been waiting for, the bucket contest.
Oh, I thought it was the 50-50.
The Joe Hunter record in this event is 0.41. It's held by the Hempstead Yellow Hornets. The first team on the line will be the Stump Jumpers from North Merrick.
You know, I'm with you, Artie. They should have done the 50-50.
We have the West Sable Flying Dutchman leading with 23, trailed by the North Lyndhurst Pigs Knocker 18, and then we have 11 each for the Henrietta Whole Hennies, the Central Islip Hobos, 10.5 for the Teddy Boys, and 10 for the Yellow Birds. And then we got a couple teams trailing with 8, so we got a big finish coming up. North Merrick on the line right now.
See if I can get you a
All right, Artie,
bucket.
you got the play-by-play.
Yep.
I'll give you the first dump.
Artie's got it, and they're off.
They're off. Tax the ladder. He is on. Looks like it's going to... Oh, no, middleman slipped. Now they're waiting. It's going to throw a lag in. Now here comes the first bucket.
And the first one's in at 11:40.
Getting a little sloppy on the ladder. See,
The sloppy one's at the top here,
yeah,
guys.
it's a little. Some of the buckets are a little light.
Hold it up. Time for the Stump Jumpers. 29.72.
Oh, I gotta sit.
29.72.
Change my seat here.
Next team on the line will be the Teddy Boys from Oyster Bay.
Thank you, Lenny. 29.72. Yep.
Can you throw this behind over there?
Yeah, so I just gave Billy a little cooling off. Right down his back. But look at, I mean, we talk about how great their uniforms are over there in North Merrick. Look at the colors on the handle, Artie. I mean,
the guys
talk about
left. You guys
stars
kept
and
two buckets
stripes
up here.
forever.
Speaking of
yeah,
uniforms,
we'll send them down. We'll send them down.
Here go the Teddy's Boys with 10.5 points. They're wearing their green Point Pleasant Picker uniforms from last year when they had a great tournament up there, and they're all happy.
Just if anyone's listening, North Merrick, you left two buckets up top. Oh, they're throwing them off the back. Okay,
they got it, Art.
That's
good.
right.
So and then we're going. So we're going to Point Pleasant. Running out of turn. Someone got to leave early, get to work. What do you got here?
There's peas to be picked. That's what I'm thinking.
What was that time, Bill? What was that time, Bill?
Yeah, 29.72 for the stump jumpers.
29.72.
And here come the Teddy's boys. Darryl Ronaldo, hat backwards. He's getting ready to rock. Is that Billy Murphy as the sponge? Oh my God, that is the worst spot ever made to man.
So here we go. Teddy boys wearing pea picker shirts. Oh,
First
bottom man crashes. He recovers.
Oh no!
First bucket just making its way up. Looks
First
like
one's in at 11.87.
He's kind of reaching in. The bottom man's. I know they've been working on this ladder team here. Now they're starting. Oh, now another drop.
Got to be disappointed. They've had 3 good bucket runs this year in timed events. So
Hold it up.
Not very happy.
Time for the Teddy Boys. 29.96. 29.96.
Wow.
All right, so not a great run,
Next
guys.
team on the line will be the Yellowbirds from Copeg.
But you can see the frustration on this team. They know they can do better. They want to do better.
Yeah.
Artie, what are you thinking?
Well, I think they've got some changes in the contest on the ladder, so I think they're trying to work through some kinks. But I think what you're seeing there in the first 2 teams running, it's both of their first appearances in the 100 drill. And, you know, they've made some really good strides in a lot of the contests. Buckets is one of those contests that takes a while to get good at. You don't jump
tough.
into buckets, you know, because of just the rhythm of the guys on the ladder, finding the right combination, and you know, and then you get to the importance of the bucket carriers. There's so many variables that go on in this contest.
Well, let's face it, it's 12 guys working in unison.
Yeah, it's a team.
People don't think, the bucket carriers aren't that important or the hoist is not that important. Every
So
guy
important.
Every guy
So
is critical
important.
on every single
You
bucket.
could be handing the 11th bucket off on the ground.
Copeg on the line with
Here they
10
come.
points.
Yep.
Need a good run here to get back in the next.
Chris Brandt makes his approach. He's going up and out of
guy's
the
up
way.
and out.
Nice pick at the bottom. They got a good set going. Give me the first number here, Len.
996.
Okay, so they're in the
sub 10.
nines.
That's a good one.
Now they're going. A little bit of spillage between the
That's okay. It's
bottom
working.
3.
They're moving.
It's like a little out the back,
It's
Art.
workable. That can be cleaned up.
Nice job.
Hold it up.
Nice job by the Yellowbirds.
Time for the Yellowbirds. 25.36. 25.36.
Not a world beater, but in my place today.
It might place today, and that
The
25.
next team on the line will be the Old Henrys from Henrietta.
That 25-36
might spell doom for the Teddy's boys.
That could get cleaned up into a 23 quickly.
Sure.
You know, when you're at the 29 number trying to get to the 23 number, that's a lot of work in progress. When you're at the 25 number to get the 23 number, that's just cleaning some stuff up.
All right,
Henrietta on the line
talking
with
about
11 points.
trying to clean up a run or make a run, here's the Old Henrys. They
9
are
guys.
3 men short. We all know
The,
you need to close out a tournament. Unfortunately, Henrietta doesn't have the manpower to do it. They're going to
The-
give
the
it A for
sponge.
effort right here. Let's see what they got.
The sponge has a helmet.
Yep.
Me as a sponge, I never wear a helmet.
No helmet for you?
I was forced to wear goggles last night, but it was pretty fun.
Josh attacks. Josh Fluke on the bottom.
Go get him, Josh.
First bucket.
10:09.
Not a bid. And then, I'll tell you, the ladder's clean. Now they're just waiting for buckets.
You're going to
Oh,
get
now we
this
got a
pause.
drop. We got a
The
drop.
First 7 was as good as anybody's.
Drop.
You need 6-gallon buckets on this event if you use these guys. What do you think, Artie?
So hard.
7-gallon
people
buckets?
short.
I'm going to tell you what. I mean, it's not
Hold it up.
rocket science to
Time for
figure
the Old
out.
Henrys. 35.47. 35.46.
Artie, I've seen the race run one guy short,
The next
and
team on the line will be the Pea Pickers from Point Pleasant.
I've actually done it, and it is so hard
Oh,
to
it's
keep a
tough.
pace and not have a pause. Missing 3 guys, how do you do it?
We ran a 24-4 once with 6 guys. And,
Hey.
we were fat.
I just going back to so Josh Marshall's up here dumping. We got one of the dumping kings over here doing
Lenny
giving a
Gilbert.
little A-Rock, giving a little dumping 101.
So you were talking about
And-
Gene Perry.
And all right, so he's showing Josh a little trick that I will go back to 20 years ago or a little bit longer. When I started dumping for Bayshore, he came down and showed me. And it's about when you come across that ladder and how you set up and find the middle of the barrel. That little thing he taught Josh Marshall, if Josh Marshall goes back and institutes that, will put that light out faster now.
They
I'm
still
telling you.
need the bodies, though.
They do.
Art.
I'm
They
just
need the buckets.
If they get the bodies, he'll put the light out.
Might
fast.
save a
Vice
few
President on
tenths.
the run. Here goes Mike Passaro taking
Mike
the lead.
Passaro coming up.
He's up.
Nice set.
He's out of the
First
way.
bucket
Nice
coming
set.
up. Get us a number, Len.
Pick
First
set.
one's in the barrel.
9 flat.
Good job.
Good numbers.
Water going in.
Good
Pretty
pace.
clean. Weird. The sponge faces the hydrant instead of the side of the
They
ladder.
do a weird thing.
Wow.
Nice pace
It's a
going.
little sloppy at the
Hold it
top.
up.
This is going to
Good
be a
job.
low
Time for the
23.
P Pickers 23.09.
Woo!
23.09.
That's
P
gonna-
Picker is in the house in buckets, folks.
That'll
Good
be-
looking
Look,
run.
Just watch. And that's exactly the comment. So here it is.
Next team on the line will be the Flying Dutchman from West Sayville.
So Anthony, so just to give you guys, if you can see on video as Anthony's trying to talk to these dumpers, okay? Anthony's talking to these dumpers after after their runs. What he's saying is to give it to you the easiest way you can is when you set up, when you come up to the top. Now, all right, so I'm more similar to a Mike Passaro. Mike's a little bit shorter than I am, okay? And Anthony's 6'2" and has long arms. So the whole thing is on your setup is finding the middle of the barrel. And what he's showing Mike was Mike's standing really close to the barrel, and that's the reason Mike's pushing water out the back of the barrel. Where if he gets set up and finds his V and like Anthony's saying, the lane to the middle, he's going to get that water to flow down more to the middle of the barrel and not kick out at, we would say, would be 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock of the barrel.
So with a non-sanctioned drill, Anthony
all right.
helping some
West
guys.
Sayville comes to the line.
23 points. The leader right now.
Here they come. Billy Hothan making his approach. He is on.
And gone. Up the top.
Ryan is on, makes the pick. First bucket in the barrel. So here's the difference. Look where he's putting the water, right down the middle compared to the last dumpers. Very smooth from Billy Hothan up top. Goes out in 12.
Hold it up.
8.99 first dump. Great
Time for the
pace.
Flying Dutchman.
West Sayville's going to win.
21.65. 21.65.
21.65.
So a very nice smooth shot.
Next team on the
8.99
line will
first
be the
bucket.
All right, smooth shot there. What's
West
different?
Hempstead.
Now, Fred,
There.
we have Fred, during the video, we're showing a clean shot of the bucket barrel, correct? On the dumper, is that what we show? Fred, we're showing the dumpers, the video of once we set up in buckets, we're showing the dumper, correct? Okay. So, as you guys saw, if you're watching at home there, and you go back and you were able to look at Mike Passaro's run and see Mike dumping the water, and as Mike's turning his bucket and he's pushing the bucket, it's pushing out at almost 11, 12 o'clock, where Billy Hothan's taking his bucket and dropping it right down the middle of the barrel. It's a huge difference at the end of the contest to get the water to put the floats out. It changes the whole contest, the way you dump it.
And you're not going off the back of the bucket either, the barrel. I mean,
Right.
You're throwing it out there.
Yeah. So and here comes another great dumper to watch
Watch
right
this guy
here,
dump. I
Ralphie
was gonna
Nichols.
say, watch
Ralphie
this guy
Nichols
dump.
Jr.
This
is a
guy-
phenomenal dumper as Wes Hempstead comes to the line.
You want to watch something? Watch this guy dump buckets. This guy
Coming in is Chuck Taylor's coming up the ladder.
He's up.
Oh,
He's out.
we got a
right?
slip. Craig slips in the middle.
Oh, too
That's
bad.
all right. Here come. Oh, now we get a drop up top from Rizzo. First one is in. But
Watch
just
it.
watch how Ralphie
Yeah.
puts him in
Wow.
and holds him.
12-21,
and drains the water.
guys, with that
Watch how
slip.
he keeps it and just drains every drop and doesn't pull it out so quick. He does it very, very well.
Hold it up.
A little frustration
Time for
setting
the
right there
Westerners.
for the Westerners.
27.67. 27.67.
So there you have it. The Point Pleasant 2309 is going to move up the arc.
The
Up the
next
ladder
team
here.
on the line will be the Piston Knockers.
Their 8 points is now good for 9 or 10. They're going to move up.
Anthony, an unsanctioned drill. We're up here with Anthony Roccamandato, one of our great officials. See you pointing out a few things. Just talk to some of the new dumpers out there. Tell them some of the information you're passing on.
Oh, pressure's on now. It's a lane. It's an alley that I call it, coming from where your feet are, from the face of the arch. Just let me set this up. And what you want to do is you want to have that path from the bucket coming to the barrel square and dead center over. If your feet are off or on square, you're not going to put that barrel where you want it to be. So I was always taught, square up your feet the right way.
Here come the knockers.
And you should find dead center.
Thanks, Ant. Here come the knockers.
Vinny Bogart makes the pick, coming up the ladder. Get us a number if you can. Missed it, Len. No problem. Oh, double clutch by Vinny on the bottom, waiting up top as he leaves it in. See if they can regroup a little pace right here. That's what always throws it off.
Hold it up. Time for the Piston Knockers. 24.03. 24.03.
Looked like he went to.
Last team on the line will be the Hobos from Central Islip.
So we go 21.65 Dutch, 23.09 for the P Pickers, 24.03 to the Knockers, drops to the 25.36 Kopech, 27 by Hempstead holding on as CI comes into the mix. You know, Lenny, and you're back in the mix as Anthony was just giving you some pointers there, and again, he was so kind to me years ago to come over and teach me and show me, and it changed everything the way I was doing it overnight, and it helped dramatically. But you watched how great he was at it. He taught Mike McNamara, who became a phenomenal dumper so fast. So
Yeah, we like to break Mike's chops, but yeah, he was one of the best out there and had a lot of great times, Mikey Mack. So shout out to Mike.
Yeah.
All right, see you out on the line. Last run of the day.
Yeah.
11 points coming in. Needing something here to get back on the track.
Jake,
let's see what they got.
Coming up. Ryan Murphy makes the pick. Here it comes.
Water's up. And
methodical pace, not the fastest.
No. And Ryan Murphy's controlling that pace down below. Ryan Murphy's actually working harder than he wants to control this pace with the new guys.
I'm still seeing a little too
Hold
much
it up.
looking up at the top here. So
Time for the Hobos. 27.30. 27.30.
far be it for me to tell the Hobos how to run buckets, but they got to put a little spit and polish on that.
Move the equipment. Stand by for results.
So we're going to go 5 for the Dutch. Going to go to 28. 4. It's going to bounce the P Pickers to 12. 3 for the Knockers. Going to get them into the 20s at 21. 2 for the Yellowbirds. Going to get them to 12. And 1 is going to go to that CI Hobos to get them to 12. So it's going to make an interesting point total here at the end as we were talking about those finals. The final's going to be 28 for the Dutch. So they're going to pull away and win by 7 over the
Having
Knockers.
a heck of a year, Artie. Don't just gloss over that.
And then we're going to go.
They're having a great
We're going to go
year.
a 3-way tie for third,
In
fourth, and
first
fifth.
place, with 5 points, the West Sayville Flying Dutchmen. In second place, with 4 points, the P Pickers from Point Pleasant. In third place, with 3 points, the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst. In
3-way tie.
fourth place, with 2 points, the Yellowbirds. And in fifth place, with 1 point, the Central Islip Hobos. Stand by for total points of the day.
Just going real, as he's doing total points for the day, just give it a quick thing. Back to buckets with Henrietta. So when Henrietta is running those men short and they run those first 6 really good buckets, it
Good,
gets
yeah.
so hard on Josh Fluke when he's got to wait and get out of rhythm. Those buckets get
All right,
so
folks,
much.
get those red tickets out. While
Tho-
we wait for the total points, we're going to draw the 50-50.
Those buckets
The
get so
total
much heavier.
is 11:30.
You know, Artie, in the past we've seen some teams come with guys with 2 buckets, 1 in each hand. Are they full enough? Is it worth it? I have no idea. I've never been in that position, but these teams try. They try hard.
Shaking them up.
So, Billy, the most important time of the day, right? Did you get some tickets, Billy? You cheaps.
Oh, wait.
Come on, Bill. Dig.
All right, here we go. The number is
Nice.
359-795.
I'm out.
Are you kidding me?
No, 358. Is that it?
Hold it up.
Hold on.
Matty spins. Matty spins.
What the?
358.
Oh, come on.
795.
You thought I was a Jew bastard. Look at this.
I didn't say that. Let's not get racist here. Somebody
That's
who
not
bought
racist.
5 tickets before
And
I
you
did
lost.
won it. So if you were standing in line in front of me, folks, you're a winner.
What made you think I wouldn't have tickets to this thing?
So 3.5 hours. Joe Hunter completion. Nice drill to watch. Some good times. Some couple of good races in the middle there.
All right, we're still selling beer and food. If you guys want to buy tickets, we have plenty of food left if you're hungry
What's that?
after the tournament.
Yes.
Plenty
So
of beers.
you go 28-12. Yeah, 28-21, and then you got.
So a good job again by Hempstead and raising funds for the Joe Hunter drill here in Hempstead, and
God bless Joe
Matty
Hunter.
Spins
and,
is buttoning things up,
all
I think.
these people. Good job by Hempstead on this year.
Hempstead, South Hempstead, as always, great job by Matt Spinelli, the Spatses, those guys, everyone that pitches in. Just an awesome job. It's a great tournament.
Great Manfest Warriors out there.
Yeah, the weather treated them good today, right? I mean, it was a little warm, but it worked out good.
Beautiful
It's
day.
a beautiful sunset out
And,
there if you look to the west.
Nice.
Still a little daylight out. Still a little
Okay,
daylight.
here we go. Total results for the day.
Here we go,
We have a tie for third, fourth, and fifth place between the Central Islip Hobos,
Three-way
the
tie.
Point Pleasant Pea Pickers, and the
Come on, get it right.
Come on, Wixie.
and the Copeg Yellowbird.
You fat bastard.
In
Let's go.
second place with 21 points, the Piston Knockers. And in first place with 28 points, your winner of the Joe Hunter Memorial Drill, the West Sayville Flying Dutchman.
All right, people. So
Thank
let's
you all
get
and
that
have a good
straight.
night.
While we're here, it's 28 for the West Sayville Flying Dutchman, 21 for the North Lindenhurst Piston Knockers, and a three-way tie for third, fourth, and fifth with the Central Islip Hobos, the Point Pleasant Pea Pickers, and the Copeg Yellowbird. So great job to all tonight, and a
Billy, give us
fantastic
your
race.
final thoughts on what West Sayville's doing this year again. They're
It's
just dominating.
It's textbook West Sayville. They come out, they dominate early. Let's see if they can follow through in the second half of the season. Last year, they came through July with a powerhouse, ran a couple glitches, and it didn't complete the quest.
I hear you.
Let's see if they can finish the quest this year and add another ring to the title.
Yeah,
This
they're
is
they're
the
definitely
20th
on a run, and hats off to them. And
The 20th anniversary of the four-peat by the North Lindenhurst Piston Knockers, and I am sure that they are taking the heat from their alumni, telling them, "Hey, boys, it's been a long time. Let's get another one for the finger here."
all right, so let's move on from here. The Joe Hunter drill. We'll see you all at the next drill. Fred, take it away.
Stay classy. How we do, all right? You two bastard.
I'm like, that wasn't me.
Come on, it's fun.
I get it. I'm with you, and I don't take it personally. And I'm not even you. You know.
I know you are.
Leonard.